Like, I have artists, I would consider way better than me who have, like, under 1,000 followers on things. I mean, I have under 1,000 on, Instagram.
Combination. Look, advertising.
Yeah.
Here we are.
It's like, hey, I know you love to draw and be alone, but do you want to spend the rest of your life advertising yourself to everybody forever? Or you'll never get anything at all?
I just want y'all to be able to do stuff enough to, like, make a living off of.
Legit. Tiring. I guess we should start. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, honey?
Yes,
Can
I
you hear
can.
me? Can you hear me?
Hi, Beastie.
I got some new stuff today. I can make noises with.
Oh, get close to the mic. Or you have good mics that pick up good. Welcome to ASMR with Stim Toys.
I got an ASMR Stim Toy box. And they all make noise. And I get to bother my husband with them.
She's already plapped me vigorously with a bunch of
Yes, I have lots of. Wait, no, you bother me now. Damn. There we go. Hello! My PNG tuber
It's not activated on your mic.
It's not.
It's not on the right mic, is it?
It's not. There it goes.
Remember what we talked about before about scuff? That's scuff.
Is that what scuff is?
That's
okay.
scuff.
I don't watch these things.
No matter what you do, there is always scuff.
Who has the time to like watch people like stream crap on the internet?
Okay, 3-hour video essay. Taking the moral high ground here, are you?
Why you gotta get my 3-hour video essay? I love my 3-hour video essays.
Streams are just 3-hour video essays.
They
that
are the
interact
fun.
with
Not video essays are scripted. There's a difference.
you. Streams are just a 3-hour video essay that talks back to you. It's like if you're in the car and you have your air conditioning in tunes.
I don't want my 3-hour video essay talk back to me.
Talk dirty to me.
I don't remember either, Melissa. Wait, she did. She already got one, I think. Did she already get her two for this one? I forget.
I feel
But
like...
anyway,
I'll check up on that.
I don't keep track of y'all. Y'all gotta keep track of your own asses. There's like 40 people in this, and I can only register 3 at a time. But anyway, since hello everybody, I didn't do an introduction. Hello everybody. Welcome to the 5th Patreon stream for August. Since J Beastie's already here, we'll do her little update she had. Is this? Yeah, this is legal for Twitch, I'd say.
Yeah, that's just,
No, nippies.
that's amazing chest ahead from Dark Souls.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Okay,
What?
the meme in the game was
What?
everybody put down their thing on the ground and it said amazing chest ahead and it was right in front of her titters.
What are y'all doing in Dark Souls, man?
That.
Who's this bitch that draws all big?
Let's see. Yeah, she had the one on the chair in the 20. Or she had the, that pose.
Yeah.
In the chair on the 20.
That was, what was her? I might be able to look it up real quick. In my P-Stream folder.
It's true. And then the Wheeze was the $10 one.
Oh yeah, so she's got 2 already.
Okay.
Oh, I need to put down what she needs to pay for commission for that commission she wanted to. I'm on stream right now, so
Yep, one thing at a time.
yeah. It's hard. Aren't all the people in the Souls games giant?
No, not generally, but she's a god.
So am I.
Yes, in bed. Usually they become giant if they've, consumed an ungodly amount of souls. Literally, you're just built differently because you eat souls and you become large.
Hello!
We are not on the west coast, so,
Yeah, we're on the opposite coast. We don't get no earthquake.
We didn't get the combination hurricane and earthquake.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Mintu was, just interrupted on her stream due to acts of earthquake.
Hope she's okay. Yeah, she seems okay.
Oh, yeah, I should message Ivy.
Sorry. Didn't we just send Ivy a picture of a cat?
That was Kaylin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. big booty. I have cartoony proportions. I don't even know why I put this up here for anything besides a reference. No. Kalo Cat is what's she, like a minotaur?
Demon.
A demon, but she's got like cow horns and shit. So I saw a cat that had a little cow hat, and I was like, that's Kalo Cat.
The running joke is Cowlo Cat.
Yeah.
Because you eat cow.
So it's a cow and a cat. That's perfect.
It's a combination cow cat.
At least it's not a combination. What was it? Hurricane and wildfire? Jesus Christ.
True.
That's fucking terrifying. Oh, I'll turn it down.
Sorry, we were.
He was having trouble hearing it.
Yeah, we were fixing some sound problems earlier. Hi, Narosa.
There we go. We'll do Narosa next.
California.
Minty's streaming, so I'd like to wait if she feels up for it after her stream, so we'll put her off for a bit.
Yeah, California, not currently on fire. Canada, on fire. Vigorously.
Everything's on fire.
As you do.
Ugh. The world is on fire.
How about yours? That's the way I don't like it.
Ironically, us here on the coast, we haven't really had anything. Doom. But Doom's not here! He's not here!
Hey.
What layer was I drawing? Oh.
What layer is that on?
Who knows? She's got the slutty bangs.
Ivy says the storm is 9 hours to the south of her.
Okay.
In
well,
California.
California's very big.
Oh, hi, Doom.
Oh, hi, Doom. Ah, Doom's, he's just gonna play that every time he enters the chat now. Watch.
I'm gonna need to add that, like, the intro part of the Doom song so that Doom can play that when he shows up.
No, I like the Doom song. Even with that one. Okay, chat, do you think bangs are slutty? I think if you have long hair and bangs, it's a little slutty looking. On character design, not on real people. I have a side cut, so I technically have no bangs or all bangs. Or half bangs. I'm half slutty.
Yes.
It's because I'm bi.
It's because you're bi. Like a werewolf.
I had an idea earlier for a magical girl transformation, but she turns into a werewolf. I don't know if I have the skills to draw it though.
Be fun though.
I think he should, but it's expensive. Like, unless he just gets a box dye like I did last time. My dye was a little pricey, like more than I usually spend on my hair, which is $15. Instead, I spent like what, 175 with tip.
Yeah.
With tip.
Because you got the full package. You got
I got haircut,
shampoo and condition,
and full dye. Yeah. I had to get shampooed and conditioned twice. I hate going to the to get my hair cut, so it was a big deal for me to sit there for what, like 3 hours and get manhandled by a lady.
It was very touchy.
I handled it very well though. I did a good job. I didn't cry at all, and I made jokes.
That were loud and
yeah.
You were very drained from it, yes.
I took a nap after.
Yeah. You can use soundboard effects on Discord now. That's cool.
Yeah, haircuts is a bit of triggering for me just because, you know, someone's so close and touching you who you don't know, and I don't really care for that.
Yeah. She lets me buzz it sometimes if it gets long.
Yeah.
She tries to avoid haircuts.
Yeah, and it's a lot of noise, like, right next to your head, especially for me, because I just get my hair buzzed. But sometimes when I'm, like, overstimmed, I don't even like my hair there at all. Like, when my mom passed, I had him buzz me because just the sensation of hair was getting too much. Because I needed a haircut at the time.
I do my best, but I am not a hair person.
Yeah.
So I'm only but so good. But I try. His wife deserves.
You do fine. Oh, thank you.
Oh, a hot train.
Hyper trainer.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Toss a coin to your artist. That's how you summon me. You like tape. You draw a a sewing circle in MS Paint, and then you tape a $10 bill to your computer, and I'll come out and eat it and give you boobs.
Oh no!
Wait. For the train. Toot toot.
Oh,
Ah, no worries.
I'm lucky I caught it. I might have missed it. Yep. Summon me, get commission.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yep.
Yep. Force my husband to suffer. He's been playing it off the clock, though.
I have to do some grinding kind of stuff that I feel like would just be incredibly boring on stream.
Oh,
so.
they don't come for the stream for the game. You're bad at it anyway.
I never do. So what I do is
They come to hear you.
I come afterwards and I count up all the thingies. Fair.
I thought Doom said that at first because he talks in the third person.
No, timer only goes if I am on stream in front of you folks. And sometimes I have to fiddle with the timer because the timer does not like the couple hour gap between being 23 hours and 1 day and 1 hour, and it gets real fuck ass during that time frame, and I don't know why, but it just fucks up constantly in that little span of time.
It hates you as much as Doom hates you.
It really does.
I think he's starting to enjoy it.
It's got some good points. Some of the stuff that I'm able to do now since I finally made it to fucking heaven is interesting, at least.
Since I finally died and went to heaven.
I shot my way into heaven.
Shot to the heaven!
Which, honestly, that's pretty on brand. It's just bring a shotgun and a bullet my way in.
It's very on brand for you.
I'm doing my best. Some people are just stupid. Doomwood. Oh man, I have to say, I gotta give them credit because one of the major themes in the part of the game that I'm in right now is the advance of technology allowing the little people to get on the level of the nobles, because machinists are starting to be a thing, so guns are starting to be a thing, and now you don't necessarily need the knights to fight the dragons because Joe
Rudy
Schmo
Tooty
a
point
farmer.
and shooty.
Yeah. And that is literally a thing that happened in Japan. It was a big deal for them. So they are able to write from experience, and it shows. Doom is a great friend.
Well, you did have that one guy come in and carry your ass.
Yeah, for doing the Bahamut coil, I would have never been able to do the couple of extreme ones to finish those side quests, or the Coil of Bahamut, which is really unfortunate because if you don't get to do Coil of Bahamut, you don't get to find out that Edgy Grandpa was not in fact killed like a bitch at the reset of the original Final Fantasy XIV. He was in fact a badass that you would never know about if you don't do Coil of Bahamut. Because Coil of Bahamut really gives you a lot of context and really interesting stuff.
I did that on the wrong layer.
Too many layers. Oops, all layers.
Oops.
So some of that stuff's really important, and because it's in the Realm Reborn section of things, so it's fucking antique, nobody's running that shit anymore, which is fair. And yes, in theory, if I get to level 70 or 80, I can just go back and run it my damn self and be solo on it, but that's a lot of time investment to find out about really cool, really important stuff, which most people are just not going to do. So it's kind of content that's lost itself, which is kind of a bummer.
Go bother Josh Strathhaze about it.
I mean, this has been oh hi.
Oh, thank you.
More time on the clock.
Haha, make my husband suffer.
That's another hour.
And I'll hit him with my bloopy stick.
She's gonna bat me with that too. Rude.
I hope it can be heard on his mic.
It probably can be heard, yes. Hi, Calicat.
I like the cat kitty. I have a scrunchy stick.
She do. Scrunchy too. But like, yeah, I mean, now that we're getting past the it's just racism, oops, all racism part of the game, like, now you've got class warfare, you've got actual historical precedent for the change and the advances of modern technology kind of thing. Like, this is interesting. And that part is done reasonably well. Because there were snoot-ass nobles who were like, ugh, poor people with their guns. You obviously are just too poor to afford armor and a sword.
Poor.
It's true, though.
I have a talk on Wednesday with the lady who's gonna do my Hello Kitty tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited. I think it fits me very well.
Yeah.
Tired artist.
You do it yourself, too.
I did. She's my sister suggested her. She got tattoos by her. She does Hello Kitty and kawaii stuff a lot, so I figured she was a good bet.
So fucking kawaii. Please die, scan.
Just daisuki.
But yeah, so it's like it's getting some good moments in it, so
Yay!
I'm suffering mildly less until I run into the next thing of bullshit.
He's starting to Stockholm. Keep going.
I'm at the part where like I can do some of the other side shit and avoid more of the main storyline like I want to do, but unfortunately I have to do the main storyline to unlock those areas because I can't like go left from the town.
I keep getting distracted by the new Genshin update because it's got fish.
And Nudie Branch.
The nudie branches are so cute. I need to draw that.
They're little Nudie Branch people.
Oh my god, I love them so much. I swear, Genshin's like, look at all the characters we have. Oh yeah, and there's some like sea slugs people and some little leaf people over here, and I was like, I want them. But our waifu and husband is them.
You sliding the entire gotcha to the left. That one.
That one.
Except the plant person.
They're so cute though. Like, why would I want those? I'm sorry, I don't want your underage looking husbandos.
Oh, what? You don't think they're hunk enough? They're not bara enough for you, little fucking beanpoles?
No. Well, for one, like, even the older characters, like, the only ones I'm necessarily attracted to is, like, the Tengu chick and the nun who's tired. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And even they look kind of young to me. I prefer older women.
Ooh, Narosa went to a con.
Fun.
What con did you get to go to? Did you have a lot of fun there?
Man, I hope this Corona coming back doesn't stop our one con we go to again.
Yeah.
It'll be our last one in the state.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're gonna be masking up shit anyway because cons are nasty.
Yeah, because we saw what happened with FanFest.
Yeah.
Fucking twat. That absolute clown unit.
Absolute unit of clown. Genshin's really big. I enjoy the game because I like open world exploration and the design is really cute, but I would just skip all the cutscenes if they let me. Which they don't, so.
You sure try.
I wish I could.
It's so, like, I've watched her a couple times where it's literally like it's on auto scroll for the text, but then it'll just slam stop for a single, yet, like, single option.
I have to answer, like, oh, or some bullshit.
Right. It's not even a choice thing. It's just literally, there's a response option and you can press A for it. So it will stop.
The choices don't even matter unless you're doing one of the little dating sim mini things anyway, so who cares?
So it's
I
just
don't
a waste of
care.
everyone's time.
Just shut up and leave me alone.
Let me explore with the cool robot dog. I liked that camera dog.
Camera dog was cute. The nudie branches were cute. I like the nudie branch artist.
Can you pet the camera dog?
No, you can't pet any dog in Genshin.
Boo!
Yeah.
0 out of 10. Worst game. Too much
I know,
water.
right?
Too much water? Not enough pet.
You legally can't pet any dog in Genshin.
Illegal.
You can capture them, though.
Worst game.
Well, you can't capture dogs, because they're apparently owned by everyone. You
Oh.
can buy them.
I saw you put some in your teacup.
Yeah.
After you put the creature behind the slave wall.
I did accidentally, oops. I can still talk to him through it, though, so it makes it look like he's one of those, like, Japanese lords that was always behind the screen.
I was thinking stage ninja. I just think it's funny that you put a screen up in front of him like, I don't want to see the help while I'm in here. I have my art in place, and I have my creatures.
Oh no!
Oh, great art and autographs. Oh, yeah, indeed.
I'm making Paul's body pillow costume. I got my fedora. I might get a trench coat. I'm not sure yet. But I have it all sewn together. I just need to print out the stuff, but my printer is currently out of ink at the moment. I have some ordered the wrong color. And I'll get that set up for him. And I'm gonna have people sign the back of the body pillow.
Yeah. Because that'll be our fun reminder. We can put it up on the wall. Because it'll be our
last con. I've been going to NecoCon since NecoCon 10. And it's like, what, like 20 plus now? Yeah, and we missed one because of Corona. Corona.
What cosplay did you go as, Narissa? Twisted your ankle and your knee. Oof.
Damn, girl.
Yeah, that'll happen. Just go splat.
This is why I don't do shit. I just stay inside and rot. No, I go for walks.
Yes, you do.
When it's not
really hot. 100 degrees out.
We should go swimming Tuesday.
Yes. I'd like that very much. Pool time, pool time, pool time. Toss five in pool.
Please don't. I see all those kids diving and shit. They're gonna get themselves hurt.
Ah, some of those little gremlins, I was surprised they didn't just fucking headbutt the damn side of the pool going in. I was like, there was a couple where I kind of flinched a little when they were, cause it's like, oh, okay, I know you're like 10, but bruh, do not bean your head while you are in here. I'm not on the clock.
Hello. What?
I believe they what about the twisting their ankle and knee.
Yeah. Dude, this is a little gory, so I'll keep the details out of it, but when I was a kid, my family had a little reunion, and there was a water park, and there was apparently like a loose nail on one of the things that the mats they put down to keep you from like slipping and stuff, and it like cut open one of my cousin's foot, and they had to carry him down the stairs.
Yikes. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, you were telling me about that, the Ancient Magnus Bride.
Oh yeah.
Usually her hubby goes as the skullhead guy.
Boop. It's a cutie mark.
My little horny.
My little horny. Okay, I have two. I've had a weird obsession with those like mini brands and just miniatures as a whole lately. Jeez. And one of the ones that I've been oh, thank you. My sister got me a bunch recently, and I'm kind of building up a little 7-Eleven. And one of the things I got from one of the recent ones was a Fluttershy My Little Pony, and from a different thing I got a classic fatter My Little Pony, so now I have both teeny tiny My Little Ponies.
Hi, Carbone. Carbone. It's Carbone.
There's some really cute like miniature blind boxes in Japan. There was one, it was like 1920s Japanese stuff. It's like all retro and junk. I have some of the little Miku ones for the Miku room. I'm lucky I wasn't like raised less weeby. I would probably just be full on into dollhouses and miniatures.
I mean, if we were in Japan, you would have so many miniatures and you know it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's miniatures over here. Dollhousing is still over here. And I do like dolls. I do make their clothes and stuff.
The Pop Mart bats.
That sounds cute.
Oh yeah, you know, with the gachapons and the miniatures and stuff like that. We're gonna have to give ourselves a budget.
Yeah.
Which is like
the gachapons kill me.
Do you have fun there?
I'm jelly. That's one of our goals after we move.
Save up, go there. Go to Japan, eat so much food, get so much loot.
The thing about the gachapons is they have a bunch of like fish and marine life related ones.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, ah, fish!
Oh, you went on a tour thing. Fun. Where all did it go? I mean, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah. That's what we're planning to do.
I mean, it's got, like, good public transport. It's not like
It does,
America.
yeah. That was one of the things I saw, was, like, you can get, like, a...
She has 5 fingers.
She has no fingers.
Oh, the lower hand. It's not filled in yet.
Yeah.
All good. Thank you for the catch, though. But, yeah, like, they have, like, full-on proper public transport.
They do.
Unlike here, where there's, like, a bus line, maybe.
If you're lucky.
Sometimes. I can't imagine what it's like to have a city built with the idea that you can actually get places around in there and not have to have a car everywhere. Oh yeah, I imagine, like, especially like the more city areas.
Yeah, I've been listening to, like, go to Japan stuff and junk like that. Though I am trying to learn. I have some little apps. I cannot read it at all. I know we have, like, their Google Translate apps and stuff, but a lot of the little apps is like, learn Japanese. They're like, try to read it. And I'm like, I'm so dyslexic, I could barely read English, and y'all expect me to read a whole nother language. I'm too stupid, yo. I'm just too stupid.
Watashi wa American.
I'd like to, at the very least, know enough to not be a bother in case an emergency happens, and I know most of that stuff.
Ah, the buses are in English, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese.
Yeah.
Cool.
Japan is pretty cool about that stuff.
Yeah, it's very helpful. It's amazing what being in a
I
first world
imagine
country is like.
New York is kind of similar. We're not in a big city. So.
Yeah. Like, we're in one of the biggest places, like, Virginia really has, and it's still just, like, suburbs, like, garbage place. I mean, like, I think Greenbrier would probably be, like...
Yeah.
Even Greenbrier's not even, like, city, but it's, like, slightly larger than where we're at. But, like, anything larger would have to be to go, like, all the way up to Northern Virginia and Richmond. And
I hear, like, I was told, like, one of the most expensive things about it is just getting the plane tickets to get there. Because Japan's, like, fairly cheap, especially right now since the yen is slightly devalued.
Yeah. I mean, you get the plane ride there, and you get the pass for the public transport.
We should look up, like, a tour or something like that.
And then it's just spending money on so much gacha.
Oh god, yeah.
So much.
Well, and food.
Like I said, I figure we'll just, like, we'll set aside a certain chunk for bullshit that we know we're gonna get.
My main goal is Akihabara. And if the transportation is good enough, I'd like to go to the Nintendo Land and maybe Disney Japan, like Disney Tokyo.
Garbon agrees with Akihabara.
Yeah, like we even like took Google Maps and like wandered around it and stuff.
Yeah,
that's my main goal is Akihabara. Anything else like is just extra.
Yeah, you get the with the VR headset, you can actually pull up Google Earth on it and like literally move around in 3D. It's pretty fun. Hi, Cronoa. I sometimes read as granola, despite there being nowhere near enough letters for that.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna... One thing I would like to do, even though I guess it's kind of like culturally inappropriate, I know in a lot of places they have the thing where they'll dress you up in the classic like makeup and clothes. Stuff. Yeah, because I'm just such a fan of classical Japanese fashion. I would do the same thing if we were in Europe. I'd want to dress up in Victorian fashion and take pictures.
You can pay locals on Fiverr to get you tickets for the Ghibli Museum.
I'm good actually. That's like I love Ghibli, but I don't know if I'd want to go to a museum about it.
Yeah. Also, thank you for gifting the gifted sub.
Yay.
It's another hour to the timer.
Yes,
usual.
Make my husband suffer.
On Monday, I'll be pulling the thing back up and working on my time.
We're hoping to go with my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, and he actually lived a bit in Japan, so he should be very helpful. You gotta bother me, honey.
I do.
Ow! My Wibbly thing, no!
See, I got the green Wibbly thing from the box of Wibblies, so I can bap at her now. Because she's been bapping at me all day with hers. She even braided hers together and whacked me with a group of them.
I beat Jesus with that.
She had a Wibbly flail to beat me with.
I beat Jesus with that.
In a completely harmless way, because...
Yeah, I'd rather go to one of those historical ones, like where they dress you up and you can take the pictures. I wouldn't wear it around or anything like that.
Yeah.
I want to go to a local place we have here and take like 1920s pictures. I'm just a big fan of like classical historical fashion.
Pat spouse. Yeah! Enrichment.
Like the makeup and the hair and all that stuff. I love that stuff. It's just so cool. I love it in all cultures, and I think it'd like be a waste to go to Japan and like not like be able to experience dressing up and all that. With all the layers. Oh my gosh, the layers.
Oh, Beastie, she's doing them like the cat eye glasses. Saying no connection between the eyes. Like she's doing it like the.
I forget what layer this is on. Hang on, I'll find it. I haven't done the pupils yet either.
Near Salem. Oh wow. Live near Salem where you can get the witchy version
Oh
of
yes,
that.
yes. I would love to do that.
Sounds so tacky and wonderful.
Yeah. See, it's not like I know that, but Japan's actually not too bad about cultural appropriation. Like they just think it's fun. The tourists like it, so
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be too bad. I probably wouldn't share the pictures.
We wouldn't like wear them around.
Yeah,
but,
I just love
take
the
pictures
like.
to be fun.
I love history in every place. Like I would love to be able to take pictures in like all the silly outfits and all the weird places.
Down in Texas, they had that where you could get like the you can get your fucking cowboy outfits and stuff.
Yeah, we have one up here where you can do 1920s ones, and I'm tempted to go do that with me, his bean.
Yeah.
On the beach.
Okay, but would you get the suit and I get to be the flapper?
No. But I'd have to do the makeup. They probably won't do your makeup. In the ones I've seen, they do the classic Mako makeup. So pretty.
Yeah.
And of course it's a wig, because it's actually a wig if you're kind of
And then
performer anyway.
I wonder if they'd have a pink wig for you.
That would be cool.
A little bit of color just for the pop. But probably not.
And you have to wear a classical bit to match me. Let me take a picture.
So I can have the wide ass shoulders.
Look like two fucking Tia-boos.
Oh man.
Ancient weebs.
Man, I want to have like Takeshi's Castle where Takeshi had the giant feather shoulder pads on the top. Oh.
We've been watching Takeshi's Castle and he just loves it.
Oh yeah.
I was joking if he ever, if it's playing over there, like, he should apply for it if we go. I'm not gonna do it, but he can do it and I'll cheer him on.
Yeah. Have cash. Yeah, it makes sense. Especially Akihabara, like there's gonna be a shit ton of people there, so signal's gonna be like wonky.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to get a lot of cash if we go there. I hate walking around with cash though.
Just have me carry it.
That's true, we're both 6 feet tall. Oh, I'll have to watch that. That should be fun.
She loves video essays. We've been watching because
we've been watching the newer version of it, instead of the classic version.
Yeah, because on Prime they started Takeshi's Castle back up, and they're like, because it was like a 34-year gap, I think they said it was.
Yeah.
And so they started Takeshi's Castle back up, but like, one, some of the people are still around, and two, like, people's kids from people who were on Takeshi's Castle are like coming to do the new Takeshi's Castle. And like the new Takeshi's Castle, they have put a ton of like...
It's very camp, it's lots of fun.
That show is feral. Yeah, no joke. It's like, how did you win? Well, I flirted at the lady and she didn't tip me over, so that was fun.
See, at first I thought it was kind of mean because it seemed really unfair, but like no one's gonna win. Like, what was it, like 6%
6%.
had ever won? Like, no one's gonna win. So it's a bunch of idols and people having fun, trying to get exposure on TV. Like, it's fine.
It's people having fun and being silly. And like, the one lady is like, so what did you go on Takeshi Castle for? And she's like, I want to find someone to date me. And then, like, the one she's on, she goes on like the bodyboard and like slides to a stop, and she's like, oh, come on, I'm almost right there. Like, and like this wrestler guy, he's like in a luchador mask, and he's like, oh, you are, huh? And she's like, you're the most handsome man I've ever met. And he's like, keep going, and slides her a little closer to the goal.
It's real sweet. I think it looks fun. I noticed in the background too, they have childcare the whole time. I thought that was super cool. I was like, oh my god.
Like, it looks like it's basically just like a giant day at like a Busch Gardens, because like they have like
they had a bouncy castle, food,
stuff for the kids, and like
it's actually a little planchette. If you look really close, it says Ouija in it because my tablet's a Ouija board. You're gonna have to fight.
We're Pan. You don't steal her, we steal you.
You're gonna have to fight. Sorry, I've known him way too long.
But yeah, like, we've been really loving Takeshi's Castle. Because the first time she saw the dragon pond with the rocks where they sink if you hit the rock.
No one won. It was so mean. But afterwards, they were like, you guys get to go anyway. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine.
It's like a third of the people still go forward anyway. It's like,
as long as nothing is mean to anyone. I do like how they have the like ninja warrior people and it kicks their ass though, because like there's no way to prepare for this fucking god mess of a like challenge.
Mr. Sasuke done like, won multiple times on the human ninja challenge, all this other bullshit, and then like immediately fails going into the next thing, goes to the next part, just sinks.
And they'll like let you win if your kids cried and stuff. It's cute. It's cute. I like it.
It really has.
I really hate competition shows because people like it gets mean, and I don't like people to not win. But Takeshi's Castle is really cute.
The doors where the people just fucking full send it and smash it.
I love how campy it is. Everyone's so campy.
Oh man, it's so good. It really is just like, if you need some relaxation, just watch an episode or two of that. And like, they've even had they've had Takeshi weebs, like actual people who are like super fans of Takeshi Castle.
There was like a dude who was like an obvious like weeb, a huge weeb, and he like had Sonic Heroes standee in his room and stuff.
They had to blur it.
They did. We knew what it was.
But like that's
and he got to be on it. That's so great. We were so happy for him. And there's like some foreign people. There were people from the embassy. There were college kids. There's like 60-year-old mailmen.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great to see the wide variety of people.
There's like a group of like people that exercise at the local gym and stuff.
Is her heart too high? That's a little hard to compare where it is.
On like the hip, probably, right?
I like you.
Maybe a little farther forward, but
you're a little farther forward.
That is the one that Spike TV dubbed, yes sir. So that was the original Takeshi's Castle, which ran for quite a while. And then they had a, on the bottom hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, the thumbs under it. I guess at the top.
I think it's just
covering
because of
the last one.
Yeah, I think the one closer to the tummy doesn't show as well. But yeah, that was the old Takeshi Castle. And then there was a gap for a while. They stopped showing it for a bit. But it was like a worldwide show. And then Amazon, of all people, were like, hey, you want to start this back up again? So Amazon Prime has the new version of Takeshi Castle, which was also on, I believe, TV, the Tokyo Broadcasting thing.
Yeah.
So we showed the symbol for that.
There's a little wiggle left out. We need a creature. What's the creature?
Kowlow cat. Wait, have you done Carbon as a creature? That's the possum.
I think I did once.
Darn, this possums are fun.
Have we done Jay Beastie? I think I did once.
I don't know if you have.
We'll do the succubus version. I haven't done that yet.
Little chibi succubus.
Hello.
soul through your pants. Booba! Yes, you are possum coated.
Does that mean I'm octopus coated?
You are. And you always tell Kokoro that he's culturally appropriating Cyclops culture.
He is though.
With his one eye.
Who is though?
Oh, it's like a Hello Kitty beastie.
It kind of is.
I just realized with like the proportions, you're doing like Hello Booby.
Hello Kitty beastie with huge tits.
Huge boba.
I'm gonna do that.
You know how like they always do like the bit of roundness and the shine to Goetama's ass?
Yeah.
Just do that for the boba.
There, it's bulbous.
Hello, boba. Creature. It really is just like Sanrio succubus. Hello, Cat Bro Void. Welcome to Sanrio Succubus. This is what you came in on.
Isn't that what everybody comes in on?
Everybody comes in on something.
There's the hands.
Creature.
Creatura. Close enough. There we go.
Carbon is Phantom of the Opera. Possum of the trash can.
The Phantom of the trash can is I, the Phantom of the trash can. Sing, my angel of shit.
Just the little possum with the V-shaped mouth.
I will do Neurosis since Neurosis here.
The possum of the trash can.
Oh god, it's so big.
What?
I read the original Phantom of the Opera short story in high school, and oh my god, the men in there cry so much.
They cry.
It is
so
just one
hard.
girl trying to control these two emotionally manipulative little baby men.
Well, I hate to break this to you, dear. They're in theater.
No, one isn't. Actually, technically, neither are.
The Phantom is very much in theater.
He lives in the theater.
Yes, because he's a
He's
theater
not
gay.
in the theater until the Masquerade Death part.
Look.
But it's just this poor chick who wants to sing and shit because her dad's dead.
Look, she's trying to deal with two theater guys. Both are uncontained.
The other guy is not theater. He's just rich and whiny.
Same thing. With the dwarf fist bumping over drinks.
Let me get a picture of the other one.
Pulling up the reference. You get a reference. You get a reference. Everybody gets a reference.
You're a reference.
Thank you very much for posting references. It's very helpful.
It is very helpful. Oh my god. Because I forget. There's like 40 people in the Discord, so.
We appreciate you. Thank you all for coming, and thank you for your continued support, which allows my wife to work from home.
It's true. And I
Dwarf's
don't have
head
to.
is half shaved. Oh, so like yours.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What?
I don't know, just the picture being shorter than the dwarf just sended me for some reason. She's like the octopuses in Splatoon. How they have like the cool hairdo.
Me?
Oh yeah, that too.
Am I the cool octopuses in Splatoon?
You would be the cool octopuses in Splatoon. Unfortunately, everyone would do a racism.
I mean, I have a half cut, but it's on the other side.
It's funny that in the most recent one, the only one still doing the racism is just the old fish. Just the fucking boomer. Or not fish, I guess he's a cuttlefish, isn't he? The old man that gets flattened.
Oh, that guy, yeah. He's a racist.
He's like the boomer equivalent for Splatoon.
He called himself like Captain Cuttlefish. He's not even a cuttlefish. He's a squid because they freeze dried him. Liar.
Squid jerky. And a bear. The bear is the main villain. Is Japan implying that communism was the true foe all along?
Yes.
Somebody drinks if you're drunk, till then it's just refreshment.
Okay.
Oh, I was reading the, more and more people are doing shenanigans in Baldur's Gate 3, so...
You did show me the one where the guy blew up the entire town.
That poor game engine.
I have Baldur's Gate 3 on my wish list, but I'm not paying $60 because I'm a cheap cunt.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, people have figured out that you can min-max the monk in there and be able to just, like, roll face every round. It's like up to 300 damage or something like that. It's just stupendous amount of damage. Because of course they're like, we have to put all the D&D stuff in there with no consideration about how that might be used. And D&D people went, heh, and it went sideways really bad.
But can you make a spider think he's trapped in a giant glass bottle, like I did?
I mean, that Phantasmal Force was like... that legit was the best spell pick for you for that entire campaign.
Well, yeah.
It really, like... That's the difference in play styles, where it's just like, I am going to use something because it's interesting, versus I'm going to use something because it does 2D damage, 20D, whatever.
I thought that was the point of D&D. It was whatever the fuck is funniest and to come up with weird fucking solutions to shit.
It did, and
Isn't that the point? Is that not the point? I thought that was the point.
There's apparently a spell that you can get, like, that you could have gotten as a necromancer called wilting.
Oh, wilt your dick.
I mean, yes, it dehydrates the person and does necrotic damage. So, like, yes, you could. The swiggity swiddle your dick is now a noodle spell.
Good. I guess since she's a dwarf, she's probably small.
Yeah, it's general. Head at
or is that racist?
Head at booba height. I'm still mildly grumpy because the last thing I did on the last Final Fantasy stream, I was talking to one of the people, and then he's just like, "We need to go do this thing," and he's like, "Away!" and starts to go off the screen, and then a human smaller than me walks by, and it's just not addressed. It's not a tater. It was just a people, and people sliders don't go that small. So how is there just the littlest human in existence? The sliders don't go that small.
Just to make you mad.
Yes! I could not make my aura any smaller. The only way I could be smaller is to be a potato. I was offended. I did also make a hare that hates me. I feel that my design of that character worked out really well. She looks like a rabbit that wants to kick you. That's very proud.
I'll kick you.
Rude. I mean, sometimes you do get kicky in your sleep.
I'm sorry.
My poor sweetie.
You get kicky in your sleep all the time. I don't bother you.
I do, and I don't bother you. Unless you, like, are shaking the whole bed.
I'll kick you. I should kick you in your sleep more often.
Rude! I won't kick you in your sleep. I'll stay on my side. I just get little kicky legs because my knee bothers me so much.
Honey, it's a queen-size bed, which means it's all for me.
I'm the queen in the bed.
No.
Me.
I am queen.
Rude.
Eat ass.
Well, I'll sit on your throne then.
I can't. There's a Godzilla / Evangelion model kit on it.
But sit on your throne, it's been smelly. And I saw one thing, it was like such and such is going to be putting out new Power Rangers weapons. And I was like, oh, neat. And it's like showing me like the very original Power Rangers. I'm like, oh, cool. And it's like, they're going to be $480. And I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, the Sailor Moon Proplica ones are like $200 a stick, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the Power Ranger thing and then like I saw that. Apparently there's a thing that like Hasbro does where it's kind of like pretend Kickstarter kind of thing, where like they'll post up a thing and then if people do enough pre-orders they actually make the thing. And apparently that's what they were going to do, is they were going to slap up Power Ranger weapons on that. But like, bruh, for $480 I could have someone make me a Power Ranger sword, like an actual one, or you know, I don't know, the Pink Ranger bow or something.
I want to be Rita.
You would. You would totally be Rita.
One day I'd like to do a cosplay with us, looking like Zed and Rita,
yeah.
But we're like I'll be in a muumuu and you'll be in like an old man suit.
I'll be in a Hawaiian shirt and flip-flops with socks. Cause you gotta.
But we still have like the hat and the mask.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Just stomping around. Look at all these nerds. I bet they still live with their mom. I have to like figure out like 90s insults to use. I'll have to like write down a bunch of like corny shit from the.
I'm just gonna bring a bunch of pre-recorded Rita shit and play it on my phone and badly lip sync to it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna do.
Make my monster grow. That's what she said.
I'll stab you. Don't test me, bro.
You love me.
I do.
They love each other too. And they're weird.
I don't know, didn't she turn good at the end though?
So did he.
Oh.
Yeah, remember they both did.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, when Zed died, when Zordon died, they both got turned normal. Yeah, I would have to. I gotta have time appropriate ones for Lord Zed.
Dude,
I bet you don't even have trip pants.
not. Yeah, you gotta do a lot of psych and not.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You look like an upstanding pillar of the community. Not. I've got you in a chokehold. You can never escape from my rippling biceps.
Apparently, like, I forget what the new gen is, but they think the 90s was like the 50s. It's like, no, 90s was like more fucking corporate than today almost.
I mean, I told her, but at work, I saw a Zoomer, because he was probably like 20 at best, and he's wearing trip pants, a My Chemical Romance shirt, and had a button on it that said Elder Emo, and I about peed myself laughing.
Okay, sweetie.
I, born in 85, looking upon this childie with his I wish I was born in the wrong era, I wish I was from the 90s child.
What do you mean suffer the late 90s? Right after the 90s was 9/11.
Yeah, that was a big cultural breakpoint here in the States.
Yeah, I don't know if it's different in other places, but in the US, that's kind of where everything started to fall apart.
Yeah, it all
started, but...
I mean, yeah. Well, it all went freaking sideways. 1900s. Yeah,
ah! No, I think that'd be cool.
I mean, you'd like the 20s, but that's because you like the 20s.
You could go to the World's Fair
I could get electrocuted to death.
18... what was it, 98 or something like that? No, it was later than that. But you could go to the World's Fair and get killed by H.H. Holmes.
I could watch them electrocute an elephant to try and sell a scam that their light bulbs were better.
No, they were trying to sell a scam that the other ones was more dangerous.
Yeah. Theirs are better because theirs are not as dangerous.
That's before they all got together and did planned obsolescence for light bulbs.
Mm-hmm. Because the old ones would just work forever.
Yeah, I don't see why someone just doesn't, like, sell them.
Patents.
I guess.
Hey. But just think of all the things you missed out on, like Power Rangers and shoot,
That is true.
Mummies Alive.
But again,
Gargoyles.
9/11.
Yeah, well. Oh yeah, you know what's funny about the 90s X-Men is they're doing that X-Men 97, which they're just doing it as like a revival of the 90s X-Men cartoon, like just a continuation of it. That's what they want to do with that. So X-Men 97 should be interesting as someone who was there for the original X-Men.
That was when cartoons stopped being as corporate and started being more expressive, though. So that was a really great time.
Yeah, there like that time span.
Like Ren and Stimpy is nasty, but like the time before it was fucking He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So
like that time span of those cartoons, you know, the Darkwing Duck,
Batman the Animated Series is my favorite.
Batman Animated Series, Mighty Ducks, Biker Mice from Mars. There was like a ton of them all in the span of a few years. Like Gargoyles, like all of those were there.
Yeah, it's a good era for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not perfect. Like, there was a lot of shit, too, that people never talk about. But it was a time where cartoons stopped being a marketing ploy or a, something to, like, tell your kids what to do and what not to do. And instead started to actually, like, be a creative thing.
Yeah, just a form of entertainment.
Yeah.
It's really, like...
It was probably really affected by the indie cartoon scene in the 70s, honestly.
It'd be interesting to see like what some of those people thought of for their influences, because like some of those were like very different from the cartoons that were, you know, the contemporaries of them.
Well, Ren and Stimpy looks very similar to the thing in the 70s, the Micro Racers or whatever, where they had like really over exaggerated characters. I always forget what that's called, but I read a book about it once.
But like even the like the X-Men and the Ninja Turtles ones, like I remember the X-Men one because like not only was that like a big deal at the time, but
that was a big 90s was a big grow in indie comics too.
And like the X-Men cartoon, they even had like they had a deal with Pizza Hut where you could get like a VHS with the X-Men stuff on it, and they had specific comics you could get. And it was really interesting seeing with this newest Ninja Turtles movie coming out, they're kind of going back to that whole, like, blitz everything for this thing. Like, the Ninja Turtles, we got water, we got backpacks, and lunch boxes, and toys. They even had...
Yet I can't get any Spider-Gwen things.
Of course not, because it's a girl. And Spider-Man is for boys, says the marketing team. Despite the fact that a female lead is one of two main characters on that movie.
Fucking hate it. I have one Spider-Gwen toy, I swear.
Yeah.
And it's like a toddler toy.
From a completely different thing. The only like Spider-Gwen that they put out that was actually any decent. It has a surprisingly large amount of joints for something that's like a $5 child's toy.
If I want a Gwen thing, I either gotta spend $300 or get a shitty one. There's no like middle ground. I don't know, I could, like, with analog horror coming back, I'm kind of big into VHS right now. I have a lot of effects for it.
I had, back when I was little, I had the Ninja Turtle VHS tapes from Burger King.
One thing that was kind of lost in the VHS era was the, home recordings.
Oh yeah.
I watch a few guys who do actually like go to Goodwill and stuff and find old home recorded videos and stuff like that of TV and stuff, and that's how you got like get a lot of old commercials.
Yeah, because they're really a time capsule of like what was going on in that area too.
You don't really get that.
Yeah.
I don't think you could get that these days.
Not as much.
Like even if like you do like the early internet, a lot of it's gone now because it was done in Flash or the Wayback Machine doesn't record everything. Things are behind passwords, but video, like home record video, recorded a lot of culturally important things.
It recorded a lot of like, you know, especially too, because nowadays the TV and stuff runs very little local stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. We lose all that local stuff.
You know, back then there was much more local things on there.
No, like I'm actually fairly big into lost media stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff.
I
really-
love learning about that stuff, and there's so much stuff that's just lost because you don't think about it.
Like, think of, when you watch shows like that on TV, those little bumpers where they would do like little animated scenes.
There's a lot of lost bumpers.
A lot of those are just gone because they didn't save them. Yeah, like, a lot of those...
They still roll down the windows, though, in their cars. They just don't...
Yeah. Well, a lot of them...
What do they say instead?
Yeah. I don't know, really, because I still say roll down the window.
I don't know, we don't have kids.
Yeah. Well, like, a lot of times those little tidbits in between episodes or, like, things like that on Cartoon Network...
Yeah, no one saves it.
They don't save that because it's just a commercial. They had it for X many months and then they tossed it.
There was, there's that great Defunct Land video about, the history of the, the Disney Channel little song, doot, 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 and how, like, the creator was basically lost for a while, like, no one knew who made it, and it was so, like, essential to everyone's. I mean, we say a lot of stuff and don't know why.
I'm so-and-so, and I'm on Disney. Does the three
Yeah.
circles of the penis. But, like, yeah, I mean... Yeah.
I mean, we say, like, when we were growing up, we had tracks, which would be tracks on the record.
Yeah.
We still say, like, singles and,
Well, we
like,
still
full
sort of say that
record
with
album.
CDs. Yeah, we call them albums.
Album, yeah.
Or take a picture.
Oh, yeah, take a picture.
Because, like, how they're...
Flash!
Nowadays...
Because that used to be a flash, like, thing.
Nowadays, most cameras, like, there's very few cameras that still use film. That's very much become like an indie thing to have physical film, because just like, why would you even need that? Everybody and their grandma has a cell phone nowadays. It just has a camera on it.
I watch a guy on Twitter who does a bunch of analog pictures with the old Game Boy camera.
Oh, yeah.
And he has so many, like, physical mods for it. It's great.
I saw one that was being worked on was a modified cartridge with the Game Boy camera that could accept iPhone lens accessories.
Yeah.
So they could put like telephoto zoom on the Game Boy camera.
Too cool.
Which is just great.
Analog stuff is getting real big because there's some stuff you just can't get with it.
There's actually like a set of things, like depending on the iPhone. They're basically like little lens covers, so you could have like a macro lens for your iPhone or like a little mini telephoto and stuff like that. It was really slick.
Oh, frames.
Yeah.
Frames used to be individual little frames in the cells.
Yeah. Hell, even just that, cells. They don't do cells anymore for a lot of animation. I
did see an artist who did like do her own cells for her house.
Aww.
That was cute. She drew the Sailor Scouts with all her cats.
That's fun. Like even with when we watched the Cuphead,
They purposely had the little shadow on the cells.
And they did some of the old school, like with the moving model with the cartoon in front of it.
Yeah.
That just doesn't exist anymore because you just don't do it that way.
I thought that was so cool. Cuphead really is a lot of fun for anyone who's like a giant animation nerd.
Oh, it was such a love letter to animation dorks. Like, it was so many, like, there were a lot of references that I had to ask her about, because
Oh yeah, I was going nuts the whole time watching it when we first watched the first season. I was like, oh, this and this and this and this and this.
Because I assumed there were things going on that I had no idea about, and I was correct. And it was fun, even still. It was really fun to watch.
I think it's good they let it in, though. I don't think it should go on that much.
No. I think if you have a distinct endpoint where you know you're going to end it, not like with manga where they hope they can keep going forever.
Yeah.
When you have an idea that you're going to end a thing, you do your writing much better. Because you know, okay, I have goals, I have setbacks, I have setups, and you plot things better. And I think it works out significantly better because of it. I mean, look at One Piece. I know damn well that there's massive chunks of One Piece that could just be gone and no one would miss a thing. Despite the fact that he did set up fucking hidden reveals years in advance, because he assumed he was going to keep writing One Piece for years.
The guy who did Soul Eater, like, stated at one point, is like, I wanted to do something without all the filler. And I was like, what is that huge chunk of just wasted time in the middle of your damn mouth?
Yeah, because again, they're writing on the hope that they'll keep getting to write, which doesn't lend itself well to having a coherent storyline, to having a structured storyline.
American comics are worse about that, though.
Oh god, yeah, because like everybody.
Because American comics have to go forever, whereas if you're not a shonen or something, people just get a later comic by the same artist. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, you know, like I said, I could never do One Piece, even if I could stand the art, because I'm not going through 1,000 chapters of that. I'm not doing it.
There was a manga I liked that just ended because the creator couldn't work on it anymore. Like, he couldn't handle the workload, so even though it was popular, it was just ended.
It's too much for him.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a hard job.
It really is. They put so much work on it.
It's so much work and, like, no real, like, time off.
Yeah.
Unless you're, like, really big.
But in all the manga, they keep showing the manga artists as having giant houses and loads of money.
Some of them do, though. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't pay, because it does seem to pay.
Like, some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a renowned mangaka, you know.
There was a guy in one series who, like, won a mangaka award and was able to just, like, coast on that for a while.
Oh, yeah, the My Neighbor one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I do think it actually pays okay, but the workload is horrible.
Yeah. I don't think I don't think the pay comes anywhere near commiserate with the amount of work they have to do. Because they are, like, they put in a devastating amount of hours and just a ridiculous amount of work. So, like, even if the pay is good, like, it's not good enough.
Seems to be at least survivable. Like,
well, I wonder how much too is that that's a part of like the Japanese society has a lot more support for people than we do. So it feels like our money goes a bit farther, but then like, you know, we hear constantly about like the, you know, black companies that are just like demolishing their employees.
Again, like the people in those black companies have money.
Yeah.
They just are in a horrible fucking situation.
Yeah.
Though Japan is having trouble right now with the yen being devalued, the same as we're having. The workforce changing.
Yeah.
Inflation. I say this all as a foreigner who doesn't live there.
Yeah.
This is just some of the problems I've heard.
I think that, like, you know, there is a lot of world changes that are needing desperately to happen because a lot of that crap just doesn't fly nowadays. Like,
I think it'd be worse to work on anime though, because that's not even your fucking thing too.
Yeah.
Though I guess if you're an assistant to a mangaka, that's also not your thing. But damn, and there's been a lot of delays lately, so it's not getting better.
Yeah, because they're starting to just burn out all their people. You know, even with that, you know, I'm sure for a while there they were working from home, still working constantly, but just doing it from home.
Everything I've seen about the anime industry is it doesn't pay enough, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it just overworks the crap out of you. And I mean, like, we know better now. Like, we've had...
There is a self-funded group. They're like people give them money to create, especially for starting animators and stuff like that, and they recently put out like a music video or something.
Cool. I mean, there's been like...
It's like an animation co-op, more or less.
I mean, there's been big pushes for, you know, working less hours, working from home, having a better home-life balance. Because...
Well, maybe if we didn't put out 40 anime a damn fucking every 4 months.
Yeah.
You can't even watch that many.
Yeah, there's been more than a few seasons where it's like, that season is just drowning in shows.
And then, like, no one, because there's so many now, no one gets to linger on ones they like.
Yeah.
Unless it's, like, really big ones. You're just immediately going to the next season.
I mean, even that, like, One Piece, like, as popular and as well-liked as One Piece is, the amount of, like, merch and hype and cosplayers and stuff like that doesn't seem anywhere near as big as some of the ones that, like, we can remember. Like, think of how big Hetalia Yeah, mid-piece. But like, think of like Italia and how just like nuts that was. And that one wasn't even considered near as good as One Piece is.
I still see Italia art.
Oh god, yeah.
But see, like back then, the same with like Orin High and stuff like that. Like, you'd get less a season. So, the next season, you probably wouldn't have something that appealed to you necessarily. So you'd just linger on the ones you enjoyed the season before, and you could like rewatch them and look into them, fan out with people, write stuff. But now they're just throwing everything at the wall to try to get everyone, and you can't even concentrate on the previous season without the new season coming out.
Yep.
Yeah. We're not saying it was good.
We're absolutely not saying it's good.
I would argue it's objectively not. I always thought it was really stupid.
And it's not even like funny. It's not even funny the way like G Gundam was, where it was just like over the top. Speaking of, they came across with called the Complete Waifu Handbook.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's a D&D waifu.
Oh.
Is that like stat sheets for waifus from anime? Like, that would be absolutely hysterical. Yes, because it was Japan doing racial stereotypes for people in the 90s that it did not know. It was like,
look, Japan's not very good with racism, okay?
Like, G Gundam was at least like comical.
I would say G Gundam's worse.
It was definitely worse, but like, I mean, like the Gundam for Holland was a windmill. I mean, like, it was corny. It wasn't like just bad.
Surprisingly, when you put a bunch of pretty boys together, like, women like it.
Pretty boys and their problem. Vice Cruz. Oh, I can see Japan with their racism from Final Fantasy XIV. The whole fucking Realm Reborn section is just racism.
And then that 86 anime came out and handled racism better than I've seen in fucking American shit.
No.
I was like, what the fuck? Someone actually addresses the white savior complex?
Yeah, 86 was bonkers. Oh, hi, Minty.
Hi, Minty! Good, I was saving yours for when you got here if you were coming.
Yay! Hi, Minty. Did you survive the earthquake and the hurricane and...
No, she's dead.
The pizza complex? It's TV Weefy.
TV Weefy! Woo! I haven't done hers yet either.
Oh, good.
Wait!
Stretch
Oh
you.
my god, I'm almost done! Well, without, I don't have the shading.
Stretch you. Oh, the one comic artist that I read, they got sick. And so, like, they still put out the last 2 comics, but they just did flat shading. I'll have to show it to you later, because they're, like, they're comically jank looking.
Justifiable.
And yeah, no, fair. Like, when they first did it, I was like, wow, that looks funky. And then I went and read down below, and it's like, I'm thick, so I'm just gonna do flat shading for the next little bit till I feel better. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Honestly, most people don't notice. I hate to say it. They don't even know the difference. I put way too much effort into all of my crap and no one notices.
It's got new races like Okami, new subclasses like Battle Maiden, recipes, NPCs with stats. Oh man, that sounds like some thought was put into it. That's pretty fun, Rosa.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
It means that they did like a full like D&D like monster manual, but for waifus.
I'm a waifu.
That's more work than Wizards of the Coast would have put in for
your
sure.
Your waifu or your laifu.
We actually went to our local place and saw that they had the Giants book that has the AI art in it.
Yeah, I was tempted to buy it because it was the version with the AI in it, and since they're like replacing it, I was like, maybe this will be worth something.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because like we checked, and the wolf that has the human feet instead of paws is in there.
It's kind of cut off though.
They moved like a stat sheet up a bit to try and hide it. But then they also just front and center have the guy with his arm is just like severed and disconnected because the guy used AI art to do his bullshit. Which also means they're like, we didn't know. So from now on, we have a policy in place about not using AI art. And it's like, so you paid this guy a ton of money to make the artwork for your brand new manual that you're about to put out, and you didn't even fucking look at it when you got it? Like, either A, you didn't think you were gonna get caught, or B, you didn't care.
But I don't really want to spend $40 on something that I imagine every other collector also bought up.
Yeah.
To sell later.
Apparently they're already, like, the digital version of it has already been updated to take, like, to fix it, and any future prints are not going to have that in there. So, you know, if you were going to get it as a collector's thing, you better get it first run.
I was tempted because I always like, that's the kind of stuff that becomes collector's items.
Yeah, disaster pieces.
Yeah. Those become collector's items way more than anything that actually turns out well.
Or like my mom has that one Hot Wheels car that says school bus, and it has a prison transport bus in it. It actually says like police on the side and shit. It's still in packaging. Oh, Narissa. Yeah, sure, Narissa, absolutely. Post that. That sounds like hilarity.
What?
For the waifu manual.
Oh yeah.
They have a link for it. Sounds like a blat. How old of it, like, how old of the, well, I said 5e, so it wouldn't have, like, God, what's that harem one, where, like, it was on Cartoon Network? Like,
Tenchi Muyo?
Tenchi Muyo. Like, if that had, like, Tenchi Muyo waifus in it, like...
I was about to say, on that harem one, you're gonna have to narrow that down for me.
I know, I was working it.
Oh my god, you know, the guys who dubbed, like, Sword Art Online and stuff?
Yeah.
They're dubbing In Another World with my smartphone, and it's fucking terrible.
Oh no.
It's really bad. They did a really bad job with it, and it's really stupid, and I couldn't watch it. After they did such a good job with, like, Sword Art Online, I was fucking impressed about,
I wonder if
like,
they changed people.
how flat the jokes landed. I was like, damn.
Did they change writers?
I don't fucking know, man.
Maybe it's the writer's strike.
Oh god!
Oh man, you'll have to show me some of that later too. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I didn't even finish it.
Oof.
Like, the jokes went on too long, there's too much build up for them.
Oof.
Maybe they're bloated, I don't know. But I just did not care for it.
That's bad.
Which is funny, because I actually, like, encourage people to watch the Sword Art Online one instead of actually watching Sword Art Online.
Yeah, because it was actually good.
Because it solves all the problems.
Yeah, and it's less fucking creepy.
Even the rape counter. The rape timer.
Yeah, nah, Sword Art, like, I saw there's gonna be new Sword Art stuff, and I'm like...
Yeah, they're still going.
I'm like, bro, why? Bro, at this point, what's even the point?
I don't know, it's on lo-fi haunted shit, so I'm not surprised. Sleepy.
Jeez.
As always. Going a little slow today compared to last time.
God. I could see that.
Some of it's good though, like the one with the little pink chick. That one was fun. I like that one, but that wasn't done by the writer, so.
Yeah, was it progressive or whatever?
That one was great. I love that one.
But there's also been, like, I don't know,
there's
Anglicization.
Alicization.
And, like...
Sword Art Online Progressive was good. It was basically an emotional journey through PUBG.
It really was. That's a great way to describe it.
PUBG was apparently fairly big in Japan, because I've seen a lot of references to it.
Winter trauma dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was in Home People. Oh yeah, the P90 bunny girl. Correct.
Yeah. I like how they don't sexualize her, though I'm sure the fucking fan art did. But I can totally relate to a chick who's like, God, I'm so fucking tall. I wish I was tiny and cute. I do too, bitch. I do too.
Secretly, we all wish to be tiny and cute.
I do. I wish I was tiny and cute so things could fit me better.
But you're tiny and cute to me.
Thank you, sweetie.
I try.
Yes. I can never buy anything.
Oh, Carbon's 5'2".
I'm 6'1".
we are almost a full foot taller than you, Carbon.
If I put on my shoes, I am.
Tiny possum.
There you go.
Hey,
I'm a foot taller than Artsy.
Why do we have like the Gremlin Brigade and then the Giants?
There's no middle ground. Only gremlins and giants.
We have Titans and Kobolds, and that's the only ones in chat.
It's pretty good. It's about the main girl is really tall and she wants to be short in a VR game, so she eventually lands on that one. And it turns out because she's so short, she odd jobs it. If you remember fucking Goldeneye, she's like crazy good because she's so short. She's kind of a glitch. But she ends up becoming friends with this chick who actually was pissed she wasn't in the OG Sword Art Online because she wanted a game where you could actually die. So her little Twinkie ass boyfriend is like, can you please go into the PUBG contest and kill my girlfriend? And she meets up with like a whole group of gymnasts who actually started playing the game to like have better team synergy, and they play as like the beefiest fucking women, but they're the tiniest bitches. And it ends with her like having a one-on-one fight with her as they cheese all the game shit, and then to kill her because both of her arms are broken, she slits her throat with her own teeth. It's great.
I mean, like, so like when I did Final Fantasy, I literally put the sliders down as far as I could with my little dragon chick because I thought that would be hysterical. And it has been funny because it has fundamentally fucked up the camera for a lot of the cutscenes, which has been great. Because it'll just be like French elfmen talking fancy ways, and then like you'll see like the top of my head go by the bottom of the panel and shit. It's like, hee.
This bitch like hid inside a suitcase and jumped out and killed people because suitcases were indestructible objects. Because they were like the item packs.
Yeah, right.
And they used a dead body when one of their friends died on purpose to make an indestructible object. Like it's pretty good, like even game wise.
Yeah.
It's good anime.
Also, Minty, that feedback looks like it's just stupid bitch, so I would just ignore it. Also, Minty, they are talking about implementing a new thing on Twitch where if you have blocked someone, not only will they not be able to communicate in chat, but they will soon be not able to even watch your shit.
All right, what do we give little beastie?
A little ring. Like a little wrestling ring under her.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
Yeah, Minty, I thought you would like that because, like, we have ale and a banana are the two recommendations from chat.
I like banana. I'm gonna do the banana. All right, we also have Carbon on here. Should I do Tiffy Weefy or Carbon first? I guess I'll do Carbon because they were here first.
Yeah. Banana.
Boo banana.
Potassium.
Potassium.
Hamster with banana.
Oh, banana.
Banana.
There you go, banana.
On today's wrestling show, I'm gonna give y'all a magic trick.
Oh God. No, please, no. That sounds fucking horrifying. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Hey kids, want to see a magic trick? What the fuck, bro? I am going to crop the body out of this. Though there is a hat. Ah, I guess I should do it. The face is covered.
Yeah, it's banana for scale.
Ah!
I mean, banana.
I blame Deltarune.
I do. Potassium.
Chris, get the banana. Potassium.
Potassium.
If you don't get it, she's like, Chris, you're gonna get sick.
Is that Carbon in real life? Is this the real life version of the possum?
Sometimes you just feel cute. I have some cute poses. I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah.
Since they're kind of chibi, it'll actually work well because the poses are chibi.
You've been feeling cute because your pink hair.
I love my pink hair. It looks like a wig. Like, it looks so fucking fake.
It is saturated to high hell.
I posted pictures, but my hair looks so hot pink. It looks like a Party City wig or something. It's great. I love it. 10 out of 10.
Oh, you should play Deltarune. It's very good.
Oh, yeah. Plus, it's free.
Would you consider it an alternate universe Undertale? Like,
Yeah, you don't need
sorta?
to know Undertale to play it.
It's like Undertale, but to the left.
Yeah, it's like an Undertale AU almost. Like, it is helpful if you have played Undertale because you get some of the stuff, like, the, like, little side hints in the main world. But you don't need to. Like, it's perfectly fine. And Undertale's only $10, so I would still say play Undertale because I still think it's a great game.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is cute.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Toby was like, I see y'all doing your AUs. I'm gonna make my own AU.
Watashi wa Toby Fox.
Konnichiwa. Watashi wa Toby Fox.
Toby Fox with Toho Projecto. It's so adorable. If y'all haven't seen that, it's a sound clip of Toby Fox with like the cutest little Kawaii Desu idol voice, and then just like partway through just being like, Toby Fox, like it's a fucking Smash announcer.
Yeah, because he learned how to speak Japanese to do some speaking stuff. But he was like basic Japanese and then full English, Toho Project. It sounded so weird. Everyone was like, oh jeez.
Oh, well, welcome back, Chili Carbo. We are saying you look adorable. So she had to find an adorable pose to put the possum in. Smallest of Gretchens.
Have to make her short.
Proportion. Small.
Short.
You can fight us both, but I'm pretty sure that we can hold you at arm's length.
Yeah, you're all small. Just pick you up and put you on a high shelf. You'll never get down.
Wrap the Carbon up in a blanket. Tiny burrito. Remember the one with the burrito that was just like scram while wrapped up in the blanket?
Release me!
That'd be a fun one for the possum. Successful use of the boop.
You're all short to me.
You got possum wrapped in college.
You did that to me once on the washing machine.
Got swamped and burritoed.
With a stepladder.
I can reach the top shelf. Did you know there's more than one? The countertop does not count as the top shelf.
I don't know how short people like go about their houses.
God, could you imagine like if some of them were in our apartment, they wouldn't be able to get to the fucking stuff.
There you go.
See, Beastie's got it down right. She just gets bigger boots.
Yeah.
Beastie's boots are a threat display. No, the countertop is not the top shelf. Rolling out of this fridge screaming. Local possum found in
I'm gonna
kitchen.
put the arms behind so you can see the outfit.
Yeah, cute.
I don't want to like not see the outfit because of the hands.
Yeah. I'm sure there's several very feral photos of you regularly. No one plays a possum that isn't feral.
No one takes my pictures, so there's no photos of feral me. Well, you keep taking pictures of me while I'm asleep.
She takes, like, she's in cutesy poses where she's part awake, and then I'm like, hee hee hee, wife in repose.
It's because you're a butthole.
It's because you're hot. You were smoking hot.
Sleeping with my ass out and you're taking pictures of me.
Beastie, I can relate. When you find like a several inch thick fucking sole on some nice platform boots, it's fun. It's real fun. I did that one year for Halloween. I'm already tall. Give me like 3 extra inches of height. It was fun.
I have some wedges.
They
Give me like 2 inches or so, maybe 3.
Need to get you a pair of them knee highs.
No, I'll fall.
Them thick ass ankle breakers.
I had some in high school.
Aw, tiny antlers under the beret.
Wait,
That would be cute.
I have a beret that looks like the tomato from Kirby.
Yeah. You wore it.
Because I was Kirby.
Yes. The best cosplay. Kirby, 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 the one you know. Kirby, Kirby, Kirby is the star of the show. When you think they got maximum big, Kirby, Kirby, Kirby's the one.
He comes right back at ya. Comes right back at ya.
Kirby with the fucking ramen hair looking thing with a microphone in front of them.
I'll get to you next, Teefy Weefy.
Yay!
I'm a going.
Tiffy's comfy mode.
Alright, now I need to make it actual size. There you go. Perfect. Wait. Yes. Actual size.
Bobblehead. You look like one of those, like the little Disney, like the little figures that come in the blind boxes.
Yeah.
I see possum screams in the chat.
Good.
Pop figure Carbon. We see you as adorable and tiny, perfect for head pats.
As you do.
Roving armrest.
Yeah.
Gotta wrangle one of the possums around for a hug.
Ah, yes, my beloved armrest.
It has like a shirt or a hat that says favorite. It's just because they're at the right height.
Yeah.
I saw a terrible joke for a pair of booty shorts that just says Ozymandias on the back.
Why?
Look upon my twerk, see mighty and no fear.
Ah. I see.
It was terrible.
You're terrible.
Thank you.
I was thinking Ozymandias from Watchmen.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. But you like Rorschach.
I do. I shit Rorschach and Night Owl. I'm sorry, when you fuck a woman and the first thing you think afterwards is, we should go get my friend out of prison. What were you thinking about that entire sex scene?
Rorschach.
Rorschach.
I mean, you look at him, you gotta figure out what you're thinking.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. People often like to have just their character for their requests. That's what a lot of people do. That's perfectly fine. Unless you had another character you wish to do. Bros before hoes.
Sounds gay, bro.
Sounds good, bro. Oh, 2 different bugbears.
How many bugbears you got?
A whole herd.
Are they all tiny? I
Hey,
should move that over here. I keep zooming out.
the barbarian's wife. What if the bros are the hoes? Well, then they're a bard.
That's true.
Hey. Yeah, bugbears are usually fairly tall since they can, like, since they have fey bullshit for their sizing kind of thing. Bugbears in D&D come from, like, the Fey realm, so they can, like, fit into places that large creatures could not conceivably fit into, kind of things.
So what's wrong with this one?
Short is funny.
That's true.
There are a lot of D&D characters where the concept is just hee hee hoo hee, this funny.
I mean, I usually play as a shorter character, so.
I mean, that's how I had Grimhowl for a while. Grimhowl was short, but no one ever really thought about that when dealing with Fey Corgi.
Bite your kneecaps.
What you got there, Grimhowl? Bone? Why is it glowing ominously? Cuz.
Raisins.
I'm sad we never got to do the thing where, like, Grimhowl, you need to pull the red one, and Grimhowl just being like, the what now?
I shrank the body and then I shrank the head. Artists.
Consistency? No, I don't think I will.
I appreciate that you think you're going to support me next month.
Oh.
That's nice. Everyone's always free to leave anytime they need to.
Yeah. We appreciate your support. Like I said, it lets my wife be able to work from home.
I didn't think people would want my eyeball charm though. I only ordered 6. And that's because it was cheaper than ordering 3.
Wow, look at the frame rate for this fucking...
Oh yeah, old commercials, people basically used them as their portfolios more or less. So they actually had pretty high frame rate because you only had to do it for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 1980
Mm-hmm.
for a Superman anti-smoking ad.
There's a lot of, there you go, it's government funded, so they could probably even a lot more money. There's a lot of animation from shows that got product placement, and you can tell that the commercial has so much a higher frame rate than the actual show.
They're really like... That makes a lot of sense if you're using it as your portfolio to be like,
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff we can do if you give us budget and time.
Yeah, and you can animate more, like, more frames per thing if the time is shorter. Like, it takes a lot less to animate a 30-second ad than it does a, 30-minute episode.
Right. The environment's resting together because the barbarian's 5 and the wife is over 6 foot. Aw, he.
Giant woman.
Giant woman. Aw, thank you, Norissa. Norissa says that they liked the charm of the sticker.
Aw, I'm still working on the sticker. It wouldn't really work as a charm, though. I'm sorry. I know everyone wanted it.
Yeah, the old head one.
One person on Twitter agreed with me, though.
That's fair, because, like,
It'll catch on things.
I just wouldn't think it would work, like, having it, like, double-sided. It would have to be single-sided,
Yeah.
right? So.
Mine is double-sided, but I just flipped the image, but kept the QR code the same. And I gave them an extra, like, hey, I need this to face this way the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Is that way you could scan it from front or back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it in the notes, so. And I approve the thing, so hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully. You never really know.
Yeah. Well, that's always the thing. Like, you don't know until you get the first batch in.
Oh, I have some of the old Sans charms for sale too. I made a post about it, but I should probably make an actual post in the merch thing if anyone wants those. I haven't actually counted how many I have though.
You should count.
I should, yeah.
That'll
But I
do.
can't mail any anyway because I need a black printer cartridge.
Yeah.
So I can't print out the mailing.
I think it should be arriving tomorrow anywho.
I know, but I have a print I need to mail to someone and they're in another country and I feel bad making them wait. I ordered the wrong printer cartridge. I got gray instead of black.
I didn't even know it had a gray.
I didn't either. I'd get them locally, but you really can't.
Yeah, I mean,
Nina.
what's the number? It's 312. I mean, I could look at work.
No, because I've looked there before. I've looked at your work, and I've looked at Office Max. I mean, feel free to look, but if it's coming tomorrow, I think it's coming on the 22nd, actually.
Tuesday.
Ugh. I wanna know what's fun. So, a skeleton.
Spooky, scary, spooky, scary. Oh, it's the breaker paladin. Ah, so they parallels.
Giving this poor thing such a forehead.
Kawaii Desu armor. Magical girl, pretty paladin.
Sexy demon.
The one paladin from Silent Hill. That terrifying lady.
Her name's Heather.
I couldn't think of the name for a second.
Unlock the lair melon.
What lair is this? Hey.
Hey.
What's the matter with you? Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Stop blocking the lair. I say to myself,
what a wonderful world.
silence.
Oh.
I don't like this neck one. I always feel bad when these look like shit. At least to me.
The colors of the rainbows. How do you do? Oh yes. Info dump away, it's fun. Eddie is Barbie Paladin.
People use these as their icons and stuff. I'm like, no, this is like 50 to 70% my usual quality. No.
Too
Looks
late.
so shitty. But if I planned them all, I would never have time to do anything else.
Started as a joke character and became serious. Good.
Yeah, Grimhow.
Nah, Beastie. A lot of people use like the memes and stuff.
No. Well, everyone does it. It's not just you. I just feel bad. Like, it's not to my usual quality. But y'all still use it. I'm like, no.
She's like, I can do better, please.
But I can't because I am full on time on everything. I feel bad. I feel bad that y'all have a lower quality image. I would obviously want you to have the best quality image you can have, but I can only do so much when I'm in the middle of a 30-minute bout.
Screen Rant created a new level of ranking for the Steam platform to allow My Friendly Neighborhood to become the 6th place game.
Oh, good for it.
They added a new spot just to include My Friendly Neighborhood.
That's good. The guy who created it seems like a good bro.
Yeah, they
Like,
all.
he seems very proud of it.
Like, they did a good job. It was a small group. And, like, one of the first things that happened was them literally going, hey, this guy worked on a bunch of the stuff in this game, so if you like the game, you should hire him. He's free from work now that we've finished the game, you should hire him.
That's so nice.
Hey.
They did a real good job. I'm glad everyone enjoys it. I needed more little indie games to get noticed.
Right. Aw, thank you, Beastie. Beastie says she'll have a better PFP after the reference sheet is finished.
True. I am working on it Monday.
Also, Cat from Void says you inspired them to start drawing.
Oh, that's so sweet. You should. Everyone should. Even if you don't think you'd be good at it, it's very fun.
Some of y'all haven't seen, but even I have drawn because of her. Terribly, mind you. It was definitely a war crime on screen.
Bro, I have a literal thing on my desk that says making bad art is good for you. Like, you don't have to make art to be good at it. You don't play, like, soccer with your friends to be good at it. You play it because it's fun.
On my little pad over here, I drew a Soccer Bam Bam fish, and she drew a fucking Soccer Bam Bam Chad.
Yeah. Sucker bam 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 fast fish fish. Sucker bam bam fast fish fish. Just draw. Drawing's fun. You don't gotta be good at it. You can just enjoy it. It's fun.
That possum critter in that cute outfit makes me think of the lackadaisical cats.
It does. I still need to watch that.
Me too. Cooking lunch. Woo! Cook food. Cook food.
I still need to cook my little veggie burgers.
Cook your burgies.
Oh, I already had dinner.
Yeah.
I was lazy. I was lazy. Maybe I'll make it for lunch. Your wife is fucking lazy. I say lazy, but I think it's just the depression and the ADHD.
Good. More fashion idol carbon.
Yes.
Start dressing him up like the villager on Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Ah, that would be cute.
Let's do the transformation and
Actually, this one, like an Animal Crossing character, would be cute.
Right?
They already have the proportions.
Maybe that would be the next one. Little Animal Crossing villager speak. Ooh, lemon pepper chicken Alfredo. Delicious. She likes chicken Alfredo a lot.
Yay! If I was a noodle, I'd be chicken Alfredo.
You would. Would you be the cavi pasta, the corkscrew, or would you be the proper fettuccine noodles?
I would like to be the corkscrew. I'm really sad you can't get the corkscrew pasta there anymore. I really liked it.
No one leaves until plate is clean, as if I'm not sitting there lambing the plate after finishing eating.
Sometimes I can't eat things.
I eat forever. I am the void where food goes to die. That's why I like to cook.
I have mouth sensory issues and sometimes I can't eat things.
Mm-hmm. That's why I always want to try something new. I give her a small amount to try and see if she's okay with it.
And sometimes I like it more than the ones I got.
Mm-hmm. Really cute fit to a Metal Fest Thursday. Did not expect to look good. Aw. I mean, you were at a metal thing. The tights I can definitely see, because I'm sure you were probably soccer kicking somebody in the face. But yeah, the vest, I guess it depends on what it's made out of. Maybe the seams weren't just made to handle movement.
I was wondering if the socks and the shoes are actually like the same pattern. They match really well.
Ooh. Argyle.
I've only been to one concert in my whole life, and it was They Might Be Giants. It was fun though. All that noise.
I went to one concert. It was Lunatic Luau, and there was a whole bunch of different groups and stuff. The socks are those mesh ones.
Ah.
And Lunatic Luau was a lot of fun. Far too loud and far too many people, but it was still really fun. that was the one that I told you about that had the, there was an Egyptian rock group there called Raw, which was really fun. That was the one where there was this little skinny white boy who had had far too much to drink on his stupid, shitty red Solo cup beers that he was getting there at the place. And security guard walks over to him and was like, hey buddy, you can drink all you want, just don't do it near the stage while people are performing. And he looks at this security guard, and you could tell that he was too drunk to think about what he just did, because he reaches up to pour his beer onto the giant black man who is easily a foot or two taller than him. And you could see the exact moment that the realization got through the alcohol, at which point he turned to try and run. He did not.
At my concert, we were actually too young to drink, so we got big old X's on our hands.
You got the sticker? Or no?
No, they drew it on it,
Oh,
yeah.
Fun fact, all of this outfit is from different brands. No two pieces come from the same place. The back of the beret is a latte art pattern.
Oh, that's too cute. There are some really cute fucking berets.
Yeah.
Dude, there is one I've wanted forever that looks like a rat king.
Yeah.
Though there's some that look like jellyfish.
Oh, that'd be so
cute.
cute.
Oh my god.
No Gretchen. Which makes this outfit an olito. I don't think I've ever heard that word.
Well, you're not very fashion conscious.
Mm-hmm.
I just wear a bunch of old goth shit.
I saw one, it was like Zoomers, and it was like cottage core and like a whole bunch of different terms and stuff. One was dark academia, which I was
I actually watched a thing about dark academia recently.
and then it was like millennials, and it was just like one outfit and then the exact same outfit and it just said emo.
Yeah.
I'm like, dark academia sounds fun.
You know how like when you think of like British and like high-end academia, you think of like tweed sweaters and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically that, but it's kind of racist and very white-centered in itself, like not intentionally. Plus, it's a bit like I read books, which I've never been a fan of those kind of people.
Ah, boo. Never mind then.
But, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of perfectly fine people in the trend. It kind of leans towards, you know, a high-end Ivy League white people look. Not necessarily those people, but that look. And it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Is it like when I was joking about where it's like, they have a British voice actor, that means they're evil?
Sort of, kind of.
Is that the vibe they're going for?
And it's not just clothes, it's also like, the way you might present something. Like, a lot of the video essays I watch might pull like a dark academia vibe. Okay. So, it's not necessarily restricted only to clothes, much like lots of things, but...
So Carbon says it's the olive oil coffee from Starbucks.
Ooh.
So it's the whole pattern. Also says their fashion is posh goblin core.
I like to call myself a soft goth.
Yeah.
Because I'm not necessarily, I'm sometimes a pastel goth because I
Not
have a lot
always,
of,
but yeah.
I have a lot of colorful stuff. But I like to wear goth stuff. But I like to wear like cutesy goth stuff.
That one,
very like Satan loves you. Woo,
that one
kind of
outfit
shit.
you were wearing recently with the Ouija board skirt.
Yeah, like
and
my
a really
Ouija
cute
board
top.
skirt and my little off the shoulder top with the eyeball buttons I sewed on, or like Calls to the Lamb with my Summon Satan skirt. It's all goth, but it's also very cutesy. That's the kind of stuff I like. So that's not really a term, but that's what I term it.
Soft goth.
Because pastel goth is like, I still like
Pinks and
that.
stuff, yeah.
It's like I have a beautiful little money pouch that's a fluffy pink ribbon with a big bleeding eyeball in the center. That is pastel goth, and I do love that.
I like the pic of the sticker that Neurosis sent you yesterday.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah. I would call that, yeah. Though that's more like the horror fan people. They don't necessarily have a aesthetic. They're just weirdos. I would know. I'm one of them.
Carbon started in military Lolita, so most of the nice outfits are focused on silhouette.
That makes sense, yeah.
Military Lolita, steampunk Lolita, same aristo. Aristocat. It's a cat. It's a cat.
Me putting gradients over things because I don't actually shade things correctly.
Gradients are fun. Except for when anybody else uses them.
Well, they have to be used well. Like, it's much less a pet peeve for me now because they've kind of figured out how to do it. But it used to be a huge pet peeve for me, all those shitty gradients in anime. And some of them still do it. It pisses me off.
Aristo Lolita. I cannot say that I've seen Aristo Lolita.
Well, you know Lolita and you know Aristocrat.
Yeah.
Put those together. Actually, that kind of makes me think of the new set in Genshin, but without steampunk elements.
It's princess mode without being over the top.
Yeah.
Princess mode.
I'm gonna put some flowers. There we go. The funny thing is, I don't know a lot of the current fashion stuff, but I do have a fascination with, like, fashion history.
Yeah.
So I know all the old things, and I don't know the new things.
Cheese and rice. This person found a 1.5 pound onion at the grocery store.
Cool!
It was like freaking softball sized. That's impressive.
Lucky!
I don't even know why you would get it, because like there's no way you could use that much onion.
Though
Boy,
I
is it
am kind of pushing weird core shit lately.
Yeah.
I mean, my aesthetic for my startup is like weird core, dream core type stuff. I do like that aesthetically, but I don't necessarily wear stuff for it. Though there was that charm bracelet that was like all the old internet icons on it. That was like $200, but that was so cute. All right, they need the beastie needs a new item.
I still like the wrestling ring.
That's a good idea.
Like this is her show. She's putting on an event in the wrestling arena. What's the event? Why is the banana? Don't worry about it.
That's a ring, right? We'll do folding chair next.
Do, 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 do. Honestly, one of the things I used to love to do was go to the grocery store and look at the apples, because I love apples. I very much love apples. And when I was down in Texas for a while, down there, the one grocery store.
All right, that's all the 20s. Yay! So we only have 10s left. Woo! Woo! Easier ones. Sometimes.
Since I was down there, you know, it's right now on the border, and they were getting some absolutely.
Is Minty still here? No, I said I would do Tiffy Weefy next.
Yeah, Tiffy's up next.
Tiffy Weefy's up next.
And they had like these absolute fucking behemoth apples, like just softball sized ones, and oh boy, did I pig out on apples while
I'm sorry, Minty. I already promised Tiffy Weefy was next. You're next. And then Shire Player, and we'll be done.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I love art memes.
Yeah.
I follow this one channel that's pretty good that talks about old paintings and why they're like their history and why the actual situation of the painting is kind of fucked up. It's fun. This is me reading some people's like shit takes on Twitter.
Oof, yeah.
Like, my circle doesn't have any of those like fucking shit takes aside from people making fun of them, but everything in the trending is just like the worst fucking takes you've ever seen.
Yeah, just fucking train wrecks.
They're so bad. I wish I could. Oh, we saw the most Tumblr fucking car.
Oh, yeah.
On the way home today. No joke. Okay, so, for one, it was blue.
Yep.
But it had bumper stickers. One was like, do you know the color of the sky? And one was,
I like your shoelaces.
I like your shoelaces. What was the third one? It was about the kids at school, I think. My kid's failing something, I think.
No, it was, my creature, what was it? Like, my creatures of the night are honorable.
Yeah, that one,
It was like a vampire. It was,
yeah, that's cute. And then their what did their license plate say?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah. It's the most Tumblr car I've ever seen in my life.
Should have asked them if they knew the way to the ball pit.
Oh god, yeah.
As survivors and refugees of Tumblr.
Should we put the book in, or should it just like be blank so it can be whatever the fuck she's looking at?
She wanted it to be like, she said like the book blank so that she could just put whatever on the book.
Yeah.
So like you could have the book and then it could say like Twitter bullshit.
It's such bullcrap.
Latest missive from Elon Musk.
I still think that's funny. He tried to like, I was like, I should get rid of the block button. It's like, you literally can't do that, you fucking dumbass.
Oh, what? We're gonna remove the block feature. People have added context. He literally can't do that without it being removed from the Google and Apple Store. Deletes the text post. Haha, the context added is still here.
I legit expected him to be like, well, I'm gonna make my own app store and my own phone.
He is hurting for money so bad right now, I don't think he could.
I don't think he didn't have the money to do this in the first place, but there he is.
He did not. He's so desperate.
Rich people are so stupid, it makes me upset.
He's so desperate. Even like, hell, even some of the stuff with like the fighting Mark Zuckerberg, like, he would probably try and be like, and you're gonna give me all the advertising money from this?
No, see, he said he got a surgery, an elective surgery, so now no matter what happens, if they do anything, it's because of the surgery.
Yeah, he's got.
I'm recovering from surgery.
He has to wait 3 months for it.
Ah! Waifu.
Yes. Waifu, chicken of the sea.
I am a waifu.
You are.
I saw that. Elon Musk going to put Apple out of business. Did he buy it? Should have bought Tumblr.
Oof. It couldn't be any worse. Honestly, right now, Tumblr is just that one meme of the guy winning the ice skating or whatever when everyone else is falling down.
I don't know. They changed their fucking desktop mode and I fucking hate it. They made it to look like Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
They still have drop-down menus, but now it's from the side. Why would you have a drop-down menu from the side? That's so stupid. I hate it. Not that it matters. I post on Tumblr. I get more interactions on fucking Instagram, where I only have like 100-some followers. I think I finally have enough more followers than the people I follow, so that's nice.
We saw a thing that was
anyway,
like,
follow me on Instagram.
We saw a thing that was like
it's just Melle-d 42 like everywhere else.
We saw this one thing. It was like, look yourself up on this thing to see what kind of controversy might be around you, kind of thing, right? And it was like a silly hee hoo hee thing. So we went and did it, and mine was like 2 things. It was like my Twitter and our Twitch, and then hers was like all of her different social media things.
Yeah, because I cross-post everywhere.
And one thing of a person reposting her stuff on Pinterest with the name and links to all of her original stuff. So the Steely website still had a thing saying, this is the artist and this is where I found it.
It had more comments than the original thing, which kind of pissed me off.
Like, literally, you have anti-controversy. You have wholesome.
I don't do anything. What would I do that would cause controversy?
I don't know.
I'm so fucking boring. I mean, maybe someone could clip something I say on here, because I kind of talk off the cuff, but...
I don't know, you bat me on sometimes on stream.
What's the most controversial thing? I think trans people are people and should be treated with the same recognition we give everybody else.
No, illegal.
I think sports are boring.
That's fair. There's exactly none reason to separate fucking trans people in chess games. That's just fucking stupid.
I think Twitch should let me give my Patreons free subscriptions. Because poor Tiffy Weefy is stuck in ads while I'm drawing her thing.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she pays me money every month, that's not fair, but it's considered money laundering.
Also, Twitch, like, seriously, especially for certain types of streams.
Hee dragons go fly. Not funny though. I'm sorry, y'all fucking like scalies in D&D are weak. I am the superior monster fucker.
Tiffy Weefy just came back to
Good.
that.
It's true though.
Came back to the ha 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 dragons go fly.
No, but that's just joking.
What was the one thing that got clipped last time for you? Let me look at what.
I forget.
There was something that got clipped from you last time too.
I think Rising of a Shield Hero is just slavery simulator.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think it's bad. I think you shouldn't have child slaves. That's apparently a very hot anime take. You shouldn't have child slaves.
You would think.
His power is slavery. I think Beastie put it in the chat.
I think so. I was dealing with something else and I wrote something. Of course I did. I can't not.
Oh, it's the slutty bangs.
Oh, that's
I just
what it
meant
was.
that with character design, though. I don't think about that with people in real life. You gotta have bangs so you don't get, you know, your hair on the dick you suck. See? Long bangs, not slutty. I'm sure I could say something that's controversial if you dig in enough.
Possibly.
I don't know, I have some takes on Japan when I don't live there, but this is just foreigner takes on the media they have and whatever research I do. I'm not an actual historian. Don't take my takes seriously. And I change my opinion if I'm given more information. I think old men are hot. Hello.
I'm her all man.
No, you see, he's nice to his slaves. In fact, like, when she was not when she got out of being a slave by the other guys who were like, holy fuck, she's a slave, she actually went back to being his slave. And got the fucking, tattoo on her boobs that makes him shock her whenever she's doing something bad. There's so much slavery in fucking anime now.
Yeah,
What
really.
the fuck?
That seems to be like their like thing that they can get away with. And I'm just like,
It's gross.
can we not? Can we not? Please?
I don't like slavery and I don't like rape in my anime. I don't think that's something that should be controversial, but apparently it is.
Woof. Goblin Slayer would like to know your
I
location.
know, right? Mind you, slavery is in a few animes, but I specifically point out Shield Hero because one, it's bigger than the other ones, and two, he gets them as children. That's fucked up.
It's a little bit fucked up, bro.
It's fucked up, bro. People are like, it's written by a woman. I don't care. It's about slavery.
Can we not?
See, it's a woman who wrote about women liking being slaves. There was a woman who wrote a fucking romance novel about a woman who was a feminist who got it basically beaten out of her by her MAGA boyfriend.
Oof.
Like, women don't know, like, they're not, no women speaks for all women, okay? That's not how women work. The Dawn did a review of that. It was fucking horrible. And The stupid book was like, wow, there's so many black and Spanish people.
Oh yeah, that one.
I was like, oh my god, did they just, I have a black friend?
Yes. I have a black friend in the MAGA movement.
Oh my god, we were listening to Weird News yesterday, and apparently the QAnon movement is now run by a 13-year-old girl. This is like fucking cult shit.
Like at that point, it's just like there's something going on here, and I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. As someone who's fascinated with cults, that's some culty shit. The Dom did a good review of all the 50 Shade books. He did a better review of all the Twilight books. Those are great. And he won't put up a compilation of his silly little skits. They're so funny.
That is the actor for an Ultraman show that is ongoing right now.
He's jacked.
Yes, well, he is jacked. He performed at the Ultra Expo that day and then went on to the Ninja Warrior mini event and broke the record.
Good for him.
That actor is jacked as fuck.
Gotta look good in that Kamen Rider suit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we say that, but Sentai is very physical. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, well, that's Ultraman too.
Yeah.
So.
It's still technically a Sentai, I guess.
It is, but kind of different because like Ultraman is usually more like the giant, like.
Yeah, true.
It's like a giant robo fight.
I was thinking Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Which I think is technically a Sentai. I don't know if it's Sentai if there's a team or not.
Yeah.
I'd have to look that up. That is not my wheelhouse.
Like, cause you got Sentai, Tokusatsu, which is the Tokusatsu is the overall.
Apparently, a lot of this stuff I think is shoujo and josei are entirely either or not. Like.
Oh yeah, when you were talking about like that's for girls, right? And I was like, no, it was advertised for men at the time. Or no, I had the other way around.
Yeah.
The one show that you were like, that's for boys. And
yeah, Lucky Star is for boys. Moe shows are for boys.
It really was.
They're for simps to simp over the cute girls doing cute things.
It really wasn't.
It was though. Well, not in the States.
Yeah.
But in Japan, that's what Moe shows are.
Yeah. I thought that was fucking funny because like.
I mean, there's some crossover, obviously. But who do you think is buying all the fucking figures?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is buying all the dolls?
Yeah, I mean, when you told me that, like, that makes perfect sense.
Who do you think has all the dolls of all the Moe blob girls and is looking up their skirts every night?
Mm-hmm. But like here in the States, Lucky Star was absolutely aimed. Like,
guys liked Lucky
exclusively
Star.
at girls.
Kanata was very boyish. She made a lot of boy jokes.
It was just like I watched exactly none of Lucky Star.
Oh, I might let you watch a compilation eventually. There's some funny shit in it. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
But like the main chick Kanata with the blue hair, she like played porn games and talked about anime tropes and shit. That was for boys. The rest of the girls were meant for you to be like, oh look, cute girls doing cute things. I showed you the bits from the anime store. That was funny.
That was funny, yeah. And now we've got Bochi.
Bochi, I think, leans more towards women.
Oh, you got to meet her voice actor.
Cool. She also did the voice of Haruhi, which was also for boys. I don't know if you need to know this. That one's a little more obvious with all the boobage, though.
Yeah, that one's a little different. I think Lucky Star was the combination of it being like the Moe blobs, but they were younger, and it was really like, it really was pushed.
They were in
more.
high school. They were in high school.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh god, I always thought they were so fucking tiny.
It's because they're fucking Moe blobs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Look it up. I think they're like 16.
Yeah, I always assumed they were just like in fucking middle school at West.
Ah! Yeah, but like the Moe shows are for like dudes to be like, oh my god, girl kawaii. The term Moe is a thing you want to protect. It's created by men. It was by anime weeb guys.
The rest of society turn her into dark mode.
But seriously, look it up. I think they're in high school.
Anti-Wi-Fi.
because they had to get into their high school, and they had to do middle school tests beforehand.
Attend high school.
Yep, told you. They're high school.
God, they're so fucking tiny. I just assumed they were in middle school or
Nope.
something. It's just Moe Blobs.
Sailor Moon's in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sailor Moon is younger than the Lucky Star Girls. She just starts high school in the very last season. Jotaro is around the same age as the Lucky Star Girls. Let that sink in.
Let it sink.
I want everyone in the chat to fucking think about that. Jotaro could have legally dated Kanata. They could have gone to the same school.
This is my girlfriend.
What's funny is they make a joke about that in Lucky Star. Legit. Because at the time, Panty Pony Dash was out, where it had like a little 10-year-old teaching a class. And they make the joke is like, you notice the characters in anime, the teachers look younger and the kids look older. And they have basically a not Panty Pony Dash. Oh.
I got it.
Okay. And then it was like the guy from that like high school teacher anime where everyone looks like JoJo characters.
Hi, Sapphire.
What did they do? I missed it.
Oh, it was a bot. It was one of those like, do you want olive art asset?
Oh God.
Would you like olive thing that you can turn on and off? Go to clearlynotafishingwebsite.com. It was also like a fucking giant block of text. That's why I
totally missed it. Wow.
massive block of text from first time viewer. It was like, As soon as I saw the end of their post was, you can just go right here to dogehype.com.
Here,
like,
I have the chick from the ending skits of Lucky Star as a little like Nendoroid up here. That's an adult.
Sure.
It is. She's a voice actress.
Fun.
One that's actually getting too old for her job.
That's not true. The old lady that voices Goku has been doing it for decades. She really is like a little old lady. Grandma Goku is adorable. She's so cute.
But Lucky Star was really interesting to me as a, I guess it was in like high school when it came out. When I pirated it. Because, for one, it was the first time I saw what Comiket was. That was really nifty.
Yeah.
I still love, like, shit like that. It was that and Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei that I was really into. And Soul Eater. I still rewatch Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei though. That show was fucking good. I love it.
Dog petting other dog. Brave New World.
You didn't like it. What anime did you watch when you were in high school?
Let's see.
Just the basic stuff like Cowboy Bebop and Trigun?
I mean, I definitely watched those two, of course.
Yeah.
And I think that was that Soul
Gundam?
Eater time? I had G Gundam, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, not Future Diary. I watched that later with the wife.
Yeah. I actually liked Future Diary. People call it trash, but I like it. I think it's fun and over the top.
Let's see. Back in high school. Oh, that's right, because that was when I was dating Mara. So that means
Yeah.
I watched. I did watch some Sailor Moon. I watched some Dragon Ball. I watched Gundam Wing and Waze Cruise because, of course, that was the time. So she was into Pretty Boys and Their Problems animes.
Pretty boys with problems.
Get Backers.
I'm gonna make this
Stretch
book
your
like
hands.
striking blue, so you can easily get rid of it if you need to.
Hetalia. Sapphire was a Hetalia person.
That's a good, like, everyone say what you were watching at your, like, peak high school weeb face.
Yeah.
Mine was
week.
Soul Eater, Lucky Star, and Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. Oh, and Host Club, Orin High Host Club, obviously, like everyone did.
Of course.
You gotta bother me, honey.
I do. Doing the lift your legs.
Wait, it's time.
I touched the button.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also watched a shit ton of Vocaloid videos.
Yeah.
That was the peak Vocaloid time, around like 2007. Woof. I still listen to Vocaloid music though.
Yeah, that hasn't changed it.
That hasn't changed. I have a Miku sitting on the edge of my computer.
Looking at you. Like a synthesizer with no emotion whatsoever.
Yes.
Synthesizer.
Synthesizer. Orange.
I'm trying to think
Roll
of
the
some,
roller.
trying to think of some of the other ones I watched during high school. Like,
Yeah, I graduated high school in like 2008, so I'm fairly old.
Blue Submarine number 6.
That doesn't count.
Did?
No, I didn't.
Hey.
That's the one where it was like the clip show where they took the old animations, right?
Probably.
I just think that counts as anime.
You know what's funny is I never watched Macross.
I never watched Macross either,
I never watched
but I really wasn't all that big into like shonen type stuff to begin with.
Ironically.
Death Note was really big then.
Mhm.
I don't think I ever got real big into Death Note though. My sister did.
Ironically, I watched the Guyver live action movies, and I've never watched the Guyver anime.
Yeah. I think I watched them with you.
Cause boy, the Guyver movies are, oh fucking, they were sure something.
I watched Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura back when I was like in elementary school and stuff.
Soul Eater, Blue Exorcist, Baka and Test.
I liked Baka and Test. And Assassination Classroom is just good.
Yeah, it is. It's just a good one.
I love the crap out of Soul Eater, but it has so many problems.
Snake, snake, cobra, cobra. Oh man.
Aww. Oh yeah, Watamoto.
Yeah. Assassination Classroom's adorable.
Assassination Classroom is like really good. Soul Eater has a lot of great points, and I say that as someone who like watched and read it religiously and did a lot of Corona fan art. But the story itself is not that well written, and I think he has the same problem in Fire Force.
Yeah, I had to tap out of Fire Force.
Yeah.
Like I got to a certain point. And I was
It's
just
a real
like,
shame. It's so pretty.
Yep. Just couldn't do it.
Just he's not a very. He has good ideas. He's not very good at presenting them.
Yeah. Which is funny because like I've watched Baki. I've watched all of Baki. I've watched all of the Ragnarok one that you won't let me talk about.
Oh no, you're not allowed to fucking talk to me about fucking Ragnarok. Dude, Orin High was like everywhere for a while.
It really was. What was the Fruits Basket?
Yeah, my sister was into that too. I didn't really care for it. I still don't really like the art style. I don't really like that really big-eyed art style.
I was super.
Stop looking at me with them big old eyes.
I was like super off to the left of Orin High School. Like I knew it existed and I knew it was huge, and I never watched it at the time and had no like interaction with it at all. I would just like see all these Orin people going by, and I'm like, huh. Same thing with Fruits Basket.
My first anime, I think, was still Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
As a wee baby.
Yeah, I think my first one was definitely.
Oh, and Digimon. I loved Digimon growing up.
Yeah.
Digimon Tamers is still fucking great, though. I will fight for that one.
My first one was definitely Child's Toy, but then like I also watched Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball around the same time frame.
I watched Dragon Ball at night.
That was also the time with like you know, Sci-Fi decided for reasons that they should run anime, and absolutely did not vet the anime that they were running because like, yeah, it's cartoons for kids, right? And boy were they wrong. because it had like Descendants of Darkman and Descendants of Darkness, 8-Man, a couple other ones that were just like, oh no, this is not for most people. Descendants of Darkness is like it's like a BL.
Yeah.
It is woof. And 8-Man was the one about like cybernetics where you have to take the drug to keep you from rejecting it, but some of them got like shit drugs because they're expensive and it made them go crazy.
My sister was huge into Inuyasha too.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about Inuyasha.
Yeah, Inuyasha was also kind of inescapable for a good while.
Yeah, and what's the samurai one? Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin, yeah. I think Rurouni Kenshin was before Inuyasha?
I don't know.
Because Rurouni Kenshin was like on Toonami in the afternoon, whereas like Inuyasha was like the Toonami at night.
Yeah.
And Yu Yu Hakusho, which is probably one of the few shonen shows I watched all the way through.
Yeah.
I don't know that. No, I do know that one. Oh, the
Beat You to Death Oni.
You know what anime also influenced me a lot when I was younger? It was Welcome to the NHK, which is a big psychological adventure into a fucked up dude's head.
Higurashi,
Yeah. I actually haven't watched Higurashi. I should sometime.
Higurashi is one of the first ones that I bootlegged.
Mm-hmm.
Like, legit, I had a whole... Because that was when I had, like, discovered LimeWire and stuff like that. And had, like, I had just CDs full of seasons of stuff.
I just watched them on YouTube back when you had to watch them in, like, 3 chunks.
Yeah. Higurashi was the one where I got to a point in it where shit goes really fucking crazy, and then literally the next episode is just back to the regular school day with no like anything, no comment on that at all. And I'm like,
isn't it kind of a cursed time loop though?
It is, but that was the part where I was just like, no, that's not okay. What the fuck? You can't do that. And I was, see, because I was when I was younger, right? So I hadn't been introduced to a lot of anime bullshit where they in fact can do that and will.
I remember watching Yu Yu Hakusho when I was younger and confused why the season restarted every time there was a new season. Not realizing that it wasn't a continuation at all.
Oh man, think of like Elfen Lied. Like, God. Could you imagine just like trying to bootleg Elfen Lied and then you finally sit down and watch that and it's like all the stuff that happens in that anime? If that was your first anime introduction? Oof. I've already forgotten the name that you told me earlier of the stupid harem one.
Tenchi Muyo?
Tenchi Muyo. Like, all of the Tenchi ones are... Well, not all of them. I think 2 of them are congruent, aren't they? And then all the rest of them are separate?
Yeah. Which was really weird to me as a child.
Yeah.
I was like, why does it change every time?
Oh, a story time. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's right. It's your turn.
I know. I was trying to think of an anime one.
I was gonna say, why not do like an old anime?
Did
you ever watch Outlaw Star?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like my early cons. My very first con, I dressed as Dis the Rose from Tales of the Abyss.
Aw.
My favorite character. No, it was Jade. It was Dis the Rose boyfriend. I dressed as Dis the Rose for the second one. And I knew about yaoi and stuff like that, and this was like, it was pretty my last year of high school, so it was probably like 2006 or something like that. And someone came up to us with a certain thing that isn't allowed at cons anymore.
Oh no, did you get yaoi paddled?
I got yaoi paddled really hard.
Oh, baby.
Little baby autistic Melle-d who doesn't know how to interact with people got yaoi paddled on the ass.
Poor thing.
I've also only like made my cosplay a few times. I bought my Jade costume instead of a prom dress.
Oh.
I made my Dis the Rose costume. Not that anyone in here knows who Jade Curtis and Dis the Rose are, because no one plays Tales of the Abyss. But they're gay. Then I made a Corona costume from Soul Eater, and I basically modded a nun outfit for it, and I made the entire little chibi Ragnarok to sit on my shoulder, and I actually put in I went to Build-A-Bear and got a recordable sound box and like recorded his scream from the anime, so when I pressed his hand, he would scream.
Aw.
Oh, maybe go one day.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you don't gotta. It does cost money and shit, so
Yeah,
I can
and cons
understand.
aren't everyone's bag, because, like, you know,
we only
there's a
go
lot
to
of people.
one a year, so.
Especially because, like, there can be a lot of people and stuff at cons, and that's perfectly fine.
I would say, like, go to one and enjoy it, like, maybe a smaller one, and see if you like it. If you don't, leave.
Especially if you can go with friends, because cover is always good.
Yeah. You probably want to go with friends to talk about shit anyway. That's what I like to do.
There you go.
I used to be like a big Corona artist, and this was back before people knew that like non-binary people fucking existed. And when I first heard about them, I was like, "Ooh boy, this is a fun character to work with." And I had to stop drawing them because the fucking gender arguments in the comments just got too fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It was every time, and it was making me so sad. It was like they wouldn't be commenting on my art, they'd just be commenting on their gender.
No attention, only gender arguments.
I don't really have any ideas. If I do, maybe I will. I know they're popular now, they kind of came back. I kind of ship Corona and Ragnarok.
Hey.
Me and my toxic relationships.
You do like your hate mances.
Sometimes I'm kind of oversensitive about things, especially back then. That was, again, like I was in high school, and I was just, like, posting something. I didn't just start posting stuff, because I originally post Sonic shit, which none of y'all can ever see. It's gone forever, ha ha ha. But, it was, like, it made me sad that, like, that's all that people would comment on every time I drew something, so I stopped. I mean, you could. I just, I haven't done anything with them because I haven't been inspired to do anything with them. I want to do something, like, cool. I do know they're coming back, though, because I've been seeing them a lot lately. Every artist kind of draws them once or twice. Alright, almost done with this.
I already seen your Wattpad.
I don't have a Wattpad. That wasn't around when I was doing stuff. I was on fanfiction.net.
Apparently people started commenting on that one, the thing I showed you about with the actor for Ultraman being like fucking superhuman.
Yeah.
And apparently people are saying, this is a reminder that the previous Ultraman, the voice actor, outran a horse in a 250-meter dash.
Alright, we're gonna do Minty, but J Beastie's creature needs something. What do we give him?
Chair.
Yeah, the chair! Let me get the stuff for the next one up. All my shit was on DeviantArt, and not only did I delete it forever ago, though people could still find it, I deleted my entire DeviantArt when they did that fucking AI shit. Cause fuck that noise. I do still have some of my, I think I have a copy of the Sonic comic I physically got printed and shit somewhere. Let's give them a chair!
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Aw, that'll be the next one, Beastie. She said
Yeah.
championship belt.
Cause that'll be the last one.
Yeah.
You'll end with a championship belt. You won! Away! Oh god, when you flip this canvas, that looks horrible.
Bleh.
Jesus, they did not flip their canvas.
fucking brutal. Damn.
Well, I mean, mine doesn't always look that good, but like, this is like a professional.
Flip your canvas, nerd.
I don't know, it may be fully traditional art, who knows? I also went to a con for a while. There was a guy there called the Hentai Pope. He wore like a Pope outfit and stuff like that. We took a picture with him because I was young and I didn't realize how dumb that was. And he held us way too hard. So I've been yaoi paddled and I've been awkwardly hugged by a fully grown man as a child.
Bear playing with a squirt gun.
I'm sorry, honey. It's probably getting close to your bedtime.
Yeah, I'm starting to wind down for the night. I'll be fine. Because I work tomorrow morning. I'll swoop in and do some stuff. And
I'm sorry I missed yesterday. That's the one time you can hang out the whole time. And I just was not feeling up to it. I was a little sad.
You were having a bad day yesterday. And it was fine.
My husband took me out for dinner and to all the Halloween stores.
Mm-hmm. Because I know it makes her happy. We also went to the pet place and saw the kitties.
And saw the kitties. None of them would let me pet them.
There was this one kitty there that was the most standoffish cat I've ever seen, and that's saying something for cats. I have fostered 26 cats, and I have never seen one that just could give zero fucks about human existence. Period. It was very pretty. It was like a sandy color one.
Oh yeah, I've never seen a calico that looked like that before.
Mm-hmm. It looked like, because there is like that fancy color, like it's like a sand cat, and they're like it didn't have the black in it. It would usually just be that full tan and stuff. They're a very fancy, like high-end cat. It's, like Nike cats, where you guys spend a lot of money for your fancy purebred cat. It looked like that.
I don't like this.
But like, bruh. That cat gave none fucks.
He just wanted to play with him little toys.
He was playing with him little ball and everyone else go away. Like, even the other ones at least looked. They had a little, like, I think it was not fully blind, but mostly blind at least. And it was so cute. And even that one paid more attention to that fucking that Sandy cat.
He just did not care.
Not at all. Sandy cat said no. I wanted to pet it. It did not wish to exist near humans. Fair.
I'll just draw myself.
And the one chewed on me.
It's because you're very chewable. I chew on you.
You do.
Minty's too chibi to have human proportions.
Escape of the Killer Dryad.
I'll probably get quiet when he leaves. Sorry, he's half of my attention.
Hello. I exist.
This is a bad take, but I think these eye designs are really ugly.
Oh, the stars in the eyes thing that
I can't stand the fact that they do that and then they give one to each of the kids. It's just so hideous. Can't look at it. It's very distracting and I don't like it. Also, I'm not too big on being reincarnated coming out the girl you like's birth canal. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a little, That for Carbon.
You should post it. I talk a lot of shit about other artists who are professional when I look like shit.
Rude. Stop picking on yourself.
You don't tell me what to do.
I do, indeed. I shall put it in general for Carbon.
Oh, some idiot just added in general.
I didn't add. Well,
Joking.
Carbon, that's you in that outfit. I love scrolling through the For You. It just gives me an infinite list of people to block.
Actually, my For You is all artists, so.
Well, most of them are ads. I see it promoted, I block it.
It's much better on Tumblr.
Them thighs.
Nice.
I professionally look like shit.
I professionally draw like shit. Gotta get her little tiny fingers. She's got such tiny hands. Minty, you're too small.
Too adorable. Illegally cute.
Stop being small. It's illegal.
Too cute. Ooh, food on the stove. Yay!
Make sure to take it off the stove.
Woohoo!
I think I always zoom in too much when I draw. Tiny hands.
For murder.
For murder.
You have tiny hands, that way you can have a tiny knife.
And no one suspects a tiny knife.
Yeah. How would you get killed with a tiny knife? That's just silly.
Makes me think of that scene from Pet Sematary, where the kid comes from under the bed and like cuts the person's Achilles tendon with a tiny knife.
Oof. Illegal.
Yes.
Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Oh hey, there's that video you showed me of the lady getting snuck up on by a fucking deer. I like those little deer, they are mischief.
Those deer will kick your ass.
They will. They want snacks.
We know you have knives, Minty. Don't lie.
Minty can't hide the knives. Ooh, this is gonna make some people mad. That's a Warhammer 40k.
Is there a big anti-gay thing in Warhammer?
There's like 5 guys that paint Nazi stuff on their figures.
Fuck those guys.
And people do that stuff in response.
Good.
Far, far better painters do that kind of stuff in response. Because you'll see some chud will like glue a Nazi cross onto one of their people, and then someone's like, this is my rainbow army. I hand painted a 2,000 point army. They all have LEDs that flashbang you with RGB every time I turn them on.
Good.
I have magnetized gay flags to everything.
As you should.
Like, the unrepentant hate for that kind of person in the Warhammer 40k community is fucking funny.
Good. You can't even make something that's like, hey, wouldn't like fascism at its biggest peak be kind of terrible? Because people are like, wow, isn't that cool?
Outfit neat. You see that this is bad, right? They're fundamentally cause their own problems because if they actually had unity and worked and listened to each other, they wouldn't have all the chaos everywhere. Or the aliens eating everything. Or the orcs. Probably still have the orcs. Orcs don't care.
Orcs do not care.
Orcs. I'm a pirate now. What? How do you even know what a pirate is? Got me hat.
It was a pirate hat. Thus I am a pirate.
I'm a pirate. I have a pirate hat. That's pirates wear pirate hats. That's how it works.
That's what I am.
It's just like the one guy. It was just like no one had the heart to tell him it was just a blinky red light, but it made him smarter, brutal, and cunning.
Wait, if he believes it does, it does.
It did.
Yeah.
That's why he was a commando with a K. He was part of the sneaky.
That's how the orcs work.
He was one of the sneaky gets, a commando with a fucking glowing light that he thought made him smarter and better at tactics.
He is, though. It's exactly how that works.
Objectively is.
That's just how orcs work, if they believe it true.
Lem the pasta. Captain Wood has the pasta now.
I want pasta. Sure.
Send it to the computer. Email the pasta.
Email pasta! Why are we at a stage in tech where we can't email pasta?
You would download a pasta.
I would so download a pasta.
Oh god, could you imagine if you downloaded glitchy pasta?
Excuse me?
It's like all fucking pixelated.
Oh no, it's a creepy pasta!
The bowl is like fucking half built and like this fucking noodles are pixelated.
A literal creepy pasta.
It starts to like skitter away when you don't look at it.
That would be funny as shit though.
See, that's one of the that's one of the moving emotes. And if we get another emote slot unlocked, I want that.
Just your puppet. Just going pop, pop, pop. Well, people have to like subscribe and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Encourage it.
Yeah. My printer has a pasta chip. Open the side up, you just gotta put a new glass thing of sauce in it. Ah, damn it, I'm out of Alfredo. Ah, that's how they get you. You gotta use the frickin' HP Alfredo.
Oh god! I'm dealing with that right now!
This is the Epson Eco Tank of marinara.
Kill me.
I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'll be back in a minute.
Turn off your mic before you do.
It's over there.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to hear you brushing your teeth. Y'all want to get all up in my husband's mouth?
I'm sure there's ASMR for that.
Ew! ASMR is kind of gross sometimes.
You literally watch the thing and then you put it in ASMR and like reincarnated as a microphone.
No, you guys can't go into my husband's mouth, I'm sorry. He's married. You wouldn't like it. It's full of like science facts in there. And Warhammer bullshit. And puns. He's full of puns. Do you want to get puns all over your face? You'll die. It does not. Alright, do share player and we'll be done. Fine, you can marry my husband. But you have to take him. Ah, they have an immunity. Yeah, you gotta feed him and walk him and give him his Warhammer figures. Plus, I need him here to give me stupid ideas. I'll draw. I can assure you, no one here is a foot guy. I don't even have feet. I'm an octopus. I have tentacles. Galaxies? No stars? That's silly. Why would stars mean you lie? That's so weird. Apparently the stars in your eyes mean you lie.
Ah. Weird.
That's so silly.
The galaxies are out of this world. Someone call me a foot guy. I give amazing foot rubs because I'm a good husband.
How do stars relate to lying?
I don't know.
I don't even understand the symbolism.
That's weird, yeah. I don't get that one. Shine bright like a diamond? I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going for there. Maybe it's the same as a fucking gradient that moves when the character isn't moving.
Ah.
Destroy it, it'll bother me.
Yeah, but why would a star be lying?
Oh, I drew a window to the soul.
Yeah, but why would a star be lying?
Because they're not real. It's a flat earth theory, right? gotta take me for walkies and listen to my puns.
Yep.
Walkies are good for your mental health. Stupid mental health. Stupid mental health. Alright, sugar up. I'm gonna settle in for the night.
Yay.
I love you. Chat, take good care of her.
No.
Do it anyways.
No.
Ignore what she says.
No. Hey.
She's gonna lie, be like, I'm so terrible. Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to her.
I have heart gradients in my eyes.
Hey.
Because I know where light goes on eyes.
Well, usually it goes everywhere but the eyes. If it goes to your eyes, it hurts. Do you need a drink, Phil, while I'm up?
I got one more.
Okay. Those were words.
Yeah. I'm almost done. We only got one more.
Anywho, I love you. Goodbye, chat. I go to sleep. Or at least be cute.
Good night, honey.
Sleep and make up. Yes.
Hang on, I'm almost done.
You have one more?
Yeah, I mean on this picture. I just want to finish it before I stretch. Green. That's too much green. All chat can share him. Everyone gets some a day of the week. All right. Standing. Yeah. Oh, my shoulders are stiff. I am going to take a lay down after this. Alright, we'll give Beastie her belt. Yeah, they're fine. I've been wearing my gloves. I've just been sitting here for 3 hours, so. There we go. Champion. I don't know what a belt looks like for champions. There we go. It's Common Rider Transformation Belt. Alright, last one is Shia Plier. Shrink this. Looks like a mushroom. Actually, I should probably just draw this freehand. Last one. Oh, I just sat back down. What? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. No, I should probably get up more anyway. I shook a burp loose. Hooray, there's barely any color. I don't have to color much. This is how you get on my good side. No. Person with the easiest request gets to be Melle-d's favorite for the week. You earn nothing. You only leave with disappointment. Actually, I should probably color it over. Oh, music stopped. I think it finally, yeah, because this one I had was 3 hours, so it finally hit the 3-hour mark. Well, now you can be disappointed by me. New experience. Thanks to being a Soul Eater fan, I did get weirdly good at drawing scythes at weird angles. Lots of curvature. I thought the manga was really good. I hate the ending in the show. Giant robot. I was a big fan and that pissed me the fuck off. Maybe one day they'll do a Brotherhood thing. It's very long. Pac-Man eyes. You're looking at me with them Pac-Man eyes. Never mind, there's too many shades. Shire players no longer favored. Ah! Wrong color. There we go. There we go. Now it matches. Alright, that's the last one. Put that up here. Yep, 6. Cool. Oh man, what a mess. Let's organize everybody. Ah, my canvas is smaller than usual today because it's print paper size. There we go, that'll work. Nah, it's not wide as some of the other ones. Alright, save. Five. Alright, that's all for tonight. I'm going to be back next weekend. But if I'm able to, maybe Tuesday, I'll try to make up for the lost Saturday one. So if that's it, it'll be the same time on Tuesday. Other than that, it'll be Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m. next week. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye!